There you are. So who's played Persona 2? This has nothing to do with the game we're playing, it's just a thematic similarity. What are urban myths? Modern stories spread by word of mouth. Spirits, cryptid, aliens, paranormal incidents, unsolved cases, conspiracies. Most are unfounded rumors which grow as they pass on. Many urban myths are rooted in harmless, everyday gossip. But are they all? Truly? Welcome to Urban Myth Dissolution Center. This is a game I've been very curious about because of the vibes it gives off. Got a giant pan that'll be awkward to fit in my dishwasher. That's why you wash it by hand. God. I'm pretty sure this is an adventure game, but I'm not 100% sure, so let's just go for it. I've already adjusted all the settings beforehand, so time to party. This is a work of fiction. Oh no, why now? Why here? There's something here! Man, this is really well animated. Hi, Razami! Three days ago. Look at this wide-eyed woman unaware of the world that she exists in. Employment.
If you can see the unseeable, pretend that you don't see him. Otherwise, if they make eye contact and they realize you can see them, they'll come after you.
Anomaly checkup. Is this the place? Hello, I'm looking for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Eh? Business call? I've always seen weird things ever since I was born. I was hoping they might be able to help. Center's down the elevator, floors deep. I hope they could fix me here. Yeah, the pixel art is amazing in this game.
She's gonna get magic cataract surgery.
Please, magic LASIK? Hello? Ah, I see. You saw our poster while shopping and came seeking our help. And you have a problem you want to solve as soon as possible. What? Yes, but how did you... Your gaze is focused somewhere just behind me. You see it, don't you? Miss Azami Fukurai? That's me, but how do you know my...
Your name tag.
I too happen to see as you do. Thanks to this strange power. Who am I, you wonder? Ayumu Meguria, Center Director. First, let's identify what you see. Identify? This might help clear things up. Oh no, Virtual Boy! Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. What are these glasses? The ghost behind you suddenly looked a lot more clear. As I said, they help you focus. Now, Mrs. Ami, about the things you're seeing. They are different from ghosts, as in spirits of deceased individuals. They're not ghosts? Indeed. You might call it clairvoyance. Also, this is a little loud. 1 second. Man, I had this on 20 and it's still kind of loud. What the fuck? Vestiges of persons and objects that existed are retained everywhere. You are probably visualizing them in some way. I see? Simply put, you can see people and things that were here before. But seeing them better isn't really helping. You see them in focus by wearing the glasses. Oh fuck, it's anime. It's pretty good anime-ish. Like, a lot of people were giving this game heavy praise when it was released. Like a year ago, I want to say? Is this a Persona? No, think of it more like World of Horror, but with an actual centralized plot. This proves that your power is indeed clairvoyance. Bleh. And perhaps you can help me deal with this clairvoyance? We could indeed. Here at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, we work as a detective agency for anomalies, which handle cases beyond the capabilities of regular law enforcement. No, you can't do that. We got a whole Let's Play for that, like, done what, like about 4 months ago? Upon an official request, we can certainly support you in figuring out your clairvoyance. Then please do something about these things I'm seeing. All in due time. Let's get you in a seat first so you can relax a bit. Oh, right. Slowing down, sitting down. Chair's not there. Ow! Oh, of course. What just happened?
You sat in the red chair.
That chair is said to bring death to those who sit in it.
Why would you just have it out, you dickhead?
A terrible curse indeed. Evil chair!
It's wizard time, motherfucker!
Please, it's chair time. I had placed it there for research. How careless of me.
Harder.
God! Why is it the first thing you open up with? So what happens now? You sat in it, so you either figure this out or just die. Let us undo the curse that just hit you. Yes, please! I believe I kept a research file in this chair somewhere. With my limited mobility, it may take me too long to get it. We're looking for a research file? Then I won't die, right? I'll look for it, and I'll find it! I'm powerless to assist you, as you can see, but the file should be in this very room. Do let me know when you find it. Understood. File coming right up. Chair. How to undo the curse, find the file.
Help! Help! I've sat in the cuck chair.
Look at chair.
Like holding's a different game.
I thought
Yeah,
this was
we ain't
here for
looking.
guests. Why did I sit on something like this? Why leave such a thing lying around anyway? Fuck you, that's why.
Because it's funny.
No idea what I'm even looking for. Kunio Yanagita, Kumagusu Minakata, Shinobu Orikuchi, Shigeru Mizuki, Folklore Studies. Am I pronouncing these right? No, you are not, because a white man is voice acting you right now.
Kinda white.
Mostly unidentified white.
Some kind of white. The mystery flavor.
The Legacy of Miss Ripper. How not to meet your doppelganger. Ah, I see Dostoevsky made a sequel. Mostly unidentified white sounds like a status effect. In theory it is, because, you know, without knowing that, it might be hard to determine some possible, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Roots.
I was thinking, like,
Heritage.
heritage in the way of, like,
Labor.
possible ailments you might have in the future. Warmer, at least. Oh, this book has a mark on it. The dangers of snake venom. Hemotoxins from venomous snakes break down proteins. Genetic predispositions. Thank you, Loaf. That's what I was looking for. This could cause necrosis in muscle tissue and may warrant special attention. Oh, way too complicated for me. But it's unrelated to urban myths. Why is this even here? Would it be funny to say that I have had some practice recently in voicing anxious Asian women?
No.
Is this the medical section? Depression, oppression and liberation, caring for schizophrenia. Sounds complicated. Maybe somewhere else? Shaping your happiness, surefire tips for building rapport, occult great reset, all sorts of books here. But I'm not finding this research file anywhere. I should check with the director. Yeah! Observe. Director-san? Yes. Do I look pale? I'm feeling kind of queasy. Considering this room is rather dark, you do look healthily pale. These bookshelves are full of occultish titles, but I can't seem to find the research file. Can I post some gifs later about this game? Sure. I see. In that case, I suggest you put on those glasses I handed you earlier and try again. When I wore those glasses earlier, it felt like my ghost sight got turned up. It is unfortunate that I no longer remember where I placed the file. I suppose I'll have to try searching myself. Let's hope it won't be too late. Wait, what happens to me if we are too late? I'll put the glasses on, and I'll use this clairvoyance or whatever to find it.
Looks like I've been playing chess while you've been playing chess like an idiot.
Is this gonna be the soundboard stream?
Harder.
Here goes.
Away.
Yep, I'm definitely seeing this. This place has ghosts too, or rather, people and things? They were here before, something. They used to be vague shapes, and now I see them much more clearly. I'm shaken, but if I find something in that I might find something in that shadow, right? Right. Now or never. I like the fact that the glasses bounce on the overworld model.
Yep. It's great. The art in this is real good.
Yep, I knew it. I saw a ghost behind the director. Wearing these glasses make me see it even more clearly. I'm having trouble talking to them with these on. I should take off the glasses when we need to talk. But I want to see the ghosts. She does not want to address the ghost. There's a flickery ghost touching one of the books. Some papers are stuck inside. Could this be the file? No, it's not a hair coupon. I should show it to the director. I see. We have the Millennium Puzzle on our side.
What are you friggin' doing that for? You're just gonna die.
I think it's the one. Fantastic. Your power is indeed similar to mine. You have the power to see it all. So I am saved now?
No.
How do you undo the curse? I don't know. Huh. The file didn't mention anything about uncursing, only that those afflicted by the curse would all suffer some lower body necrosis. Necrosis? What is that? Simply put, they rot away. Rot away? Oh, what should I even do? When you sat down, did you feel anything on the chair? I did feel a jab or something, I think. I see. That might warrant another look at the chair itself. You may find clues as to the nature of the curse. Director seems like such an asshole. Oh yeah.
Ah, I see. What you have to do to defeat the curse is remove the evil splinter out of her ass because she got a splinter sitting on it.
Yeah, this is basically like that fucking rumor back in the day about the theaters that had the infection needles in them. Gotta keep trying. It reminds me a little of Holic, with the female lead and her being just a magnificent asshole.
They're not dissimilar, honestly.
I guess I just gotta actually look at the chair and not use, like, psychic eyes. It would be easy to just go, but she has the death curse on her, Nelson! What else will she do? Just fucking leave and die?
Yes.
I felt the jab when I sat down.
doing that for? You're just gonna die.
This chair is old. Some parts have splinters sticking out. Did one of those jab me when I sat down? When I sat in the chair, I felt the jab on my butt. Though it's an old chair, it's probably just like a splinter or something? I see. But that's not really worth mentioning, is it? Sorry! Am I gonna die from this curse? No need for such distress. Why not savor this rare moment? How could I possibly? Miss Azami, let's try to think of a hypothesis. How about what now? Randomly collected information is rarely of substantial merit in itself. What kind of information have you gathered? Oh, let me see. Previously cursed people rotted away from their lower bodies, and I was jabbed in the butt with a splinter. Oh, I honestly have no clue. Girl, is you stupid? Don't answer that. Yes.
Must have been a big ass splinter to get through that fucking dress.
Right? Compare potential explanations from those two pieces of information, and focus on the most likely possibility. It's alright, you could do this. Compare possibilities, focus on one? Not sure I understand, but I'll give it a thought. How to undo the curse. Let's think things over for a bit. What should I think about and how? Let me offer a hint to get you started. Director? According to my research, victims who all sat in the chair rotted away from their lower bodies. Which means we're dealing with fucking necrosis poisoning. People who sit down are cursed and their bodies start rotting? Yes. However, you mentioned feeling something when you sat down. I felt like a jab from a splinter. We thought this was a horror game, but it turns out the only horror here was the failure of the education system. I mean, yeah. I mean, she could be an art major and just never went into the sciences. The pain was real. Now, choose the most likely explanation from among the possibilities. We need to reach a hypothesis. Understood. Infused with rage and hate.
Puts biting bugs on you.
Bill and I talked about hypothesis. This is Japan-ish. Good! Maybe there's a mechanism in the chair seat that jabs you with a needle, injecting a poison. That might mean if everyone rots in the same way, maybe it's a poison. Maybe that pain I felt was like a needle or something. I see. It seems we have a viable hypothesis. It was probably a Japanese equivalent, and the closest I could think of is Detective Furuhata. Will I be okay now then? No, you have poison in you. Once you have a hypothesis, you need to test that theory. If your hypothesis is correct, the chair should house some kind of mechanism. I'll check it right now. Alright, time to lift you up and put you in the chair, mister. Hey, there's like a lid thing under the seat. If there's a clue as to what the poison is, we can find an antidote. Oh, it's not coming off. There we go. Oh dear, you broke the chair. That was like $8,000. Miss Azami. I did it. Now we'll find out what the poison is, and this is rather inconvenient. Although the cursed chair itself is real, the poison actually no longer has any effect. To think you would outright demolish it. Wait, you knew this all along? I thought I was gonna die! Yet now you're demolishing the chair has changed things rather drastically. Imagine that, a visitor destroying the cursed chair. We will need you to cover the repair bills. What? We had borrowed that for studying. We're gonna have to restore it. The fee should be around 10 million yen. Wait, that's... you said 10 million? I do admit being careless on our end, so about your earlier request. How about you work for us as an investigator and cover the fees with your wages? Yeah, this is absolutely holic, holy shit. But, please! Once the repairs are covered, we can start working on those troubles of yours. 10 million. Your special power will benefit our investigations. We'll make sure to account for that in your wages. Please guide the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's investigations with your clairvoyance. But there's no way I could do that. I'll just go now. Phone number 070-X400-X404. Inogami University InfoSci, 3rd year. Street address. No, that's my phone number, and how do you know about the university? I told you I have the power of vision myself. I can find you at any time and collect your debt. This is unreal. Yet, I prefer welcoming you in rather than pressuring you. Oh, my... I'm really sorry for the damage. I'll do what I can. You might also want to use this. Quick aside, 10 million would be about $62,000 US currently. I could actually pay that off, but then I would be flat broke. Huh? A journal? Yes, for keeping notes on your investigations. This is the man who rigged the whole things. Well... she didn't have to destroy the chair. Go on, take a look. Many incidents involve complex interpersonal relationships. Here you'll want to note down characteristics and relationships for the people you meet. This is work orientation already. Please try taking notes while we're at it. About what? How about notes on me to begin with? Jerk! The director's characteristics. Some kind of power similar to mine. What was it? People skills. Yes. Yes, his vision, a power that shows him everything. Because of that power, I ended up working here. Relationship established. You have your journal now. How about we take a quick break? Not breaking chairs or my will this time? First of all, we're gonna brief you on the basics of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Okay. What are urban myths, anyway? Holy shit, okay. Whoa, way too fast. And that's just a quick overview. You should now have the minimal required knowledge to be able to process urban myths. Some of it's seared into my memory, like the passion in your eyes and voice. I'm glad to hear it. Whenever in doubt in the field, your memory of me should prove helpful. I've only scratched the surface, but in due time. Well then, let's get you started on an investigation. Like, right now? Yes, indeed. You should be perfect for this case. Huh? This request is about curbing the damage being caused by a certain urban myth. Jasmine, who you met upstairs, handles our on-site investigations. The lady with the hair buns? Skill sets vary from person to person. She tends to get bored with the finer details. You should be a much stronger match with the investigation's needs. Oh, okay. Kindly find Jasmine up top and ask her to brief you. She already has the overview for the case. All set? It'll be a pleasure working with you. Looking forward to paying my dues. Ha, I can't believe she broke an IKEA chair and fell for it.
Okay, I come back and I see your fat ass broke the chair.
Not my fat ass, my dumb ass. There's a difference.
Dumb fat ass.
Hey. I thank you for earlier. Let me introduce myself. Yeah, not interested. Just heard from the boss man. Azami, yeah? Let me think. Zami. Yasumi Tomigari. I go by Jasmine. Yasumi, Jasmine, get it?
Yasumine.
Yeah, I guess it works like that. What? Understood, Jasmine. You're an on-site investigator, right? So that's all you do? I just drive you around? Deal? Seriously? Director again. Uh-huh. Stop the damage from an urban myth. Huh. And I need to teach you how to do social media research as well. Why me? Anyway, get in. We'll talk on the way. Morning, Shunit. Understood.
Yeah, remember that they'd be saying the J in Jasmine as more like a Y sound than a J, as we would know it.
Also, that van is fucking huge. Oh, hey, it's the guy from Strange Fake. Fucking wizards.
So what made you decide to get this, Wang?
Oh, I got it a while back. I just never found the opportunity to play it. This is not in my job description. Sorry. Nah, it's okay. Again, it's that boss man making others do all the work. Anyway, about this research business. Ready? Yes, I'm ready. So, we look up things to track rumors and such. It's a goddamn 1970s Ford Ecoline left-hand drive. This ain't Japan at all. They might have imported it.
Probably imported it.
Check it for
Also, who in chat has actually played this out of curiosity?
Seems like no one has, because everybody's like reacting to this on the fly. Checking for rumors that hint at urban myths around posts that stand out. Any comments that might spread rumors in questionable ways. That's basically what media research is for. Oh, taking notes, huh? Go on, give it a try. I'll back you up. Understood. Thank you very much. Yeah. Boss man's notes say it all started from this Ico person's account. Stars, check how far the rumor's spreading. How far? All urban myths come from rumors. Gotta cut to the core first. You think I'd be able to? Choose the posts and read them to me. I'll be able to comment at least. Anyway, start by tracking down the source. Pinpoint claims of anomaly sightings. Huh, it's blowing up. I wonder why this is trending so much. It's the content for sure, but maybe it's the account itself. What's up? You're burning a hole through that pic. This photo looks familiar for some reason. Could be just your mind playing tricks on you. Some weird dude showed up at Mia's place and tried to attack her. Oh, that's weird. Jasmine, you should look at this. Ooh, look at that. Is that a ghost? No idea. Bossman would be thrilled if it is. I guess I just read everything to her.
Read anything that seems like it might be relevant.
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Look for words that stand out.
Mio, could that be... You know her? She might be someone I know. Wait. What? Cut out the sudden screams! Some of the letters seem to be moving. No, I can't see clearly. Maybe I should look through the glasses. I could look at social media glasses. What's going on? The letters are popping out. Say what? The letters are popping out on the screen. No idea what you're talking about.
Ram, get your eyes fixed. Jesus Christ.
It's because you want to search for Mio's place? Searching. Yes, good idea. Where and how would I do that? See the search box near the top? Pick the search term from there. Search for keywords. Shame we don't have to actually type it in. That'd be pretty funny. Oh no, I think this really is Mio's place. So it is your friend. I think so. That's not enough to go on. There's an apartment name. This is definitely my friend's place. I played through this game and some of these trees are harshly real. Wow. Your very first case involves...
Okay, so there's at least one person who has played through it. That isn't me.
Not the luckiest recruit in town, are you? The director told me I'd be good for this case. That's why it was assigned to me? Completed research! This is terrible. She's my friend. So we're heading to your friend's place, yeah? Lead the way. Fuck is a moose there? It's the mascot! So, how's it looking? But if it's to save a friend, with your help, this investigation seems doable. Remember, I'm just driving you around. Oh, of course! I'll be quick on the pickups and back you up. You handle the legwork. Alright, I'm on it. So, this is the Docks girl's place. First thing we need to do is identify which urban myth is involved. Once that's identified, we'll know the cause and counter it. Identifying the urban myth first? So far, the anomaly is unknown. We don't know the motive either. So go say hi to those two and talk to them. Then check out the room and collect some info. Gotcha. Oh, is she actually following me around? Shit, that's pretty cool. Are you okay, Mio? Asami, why are you here? After a certain turn of events, I'm working part-time for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I couldn't believe it when I heard you were the client! Same here. But why? The police didn't help you? They listened to me at the police station and came to check up on my room. But since nothing was stolen, they didn't find any leads. They did a quick search and just left. That's terrible! So then you contacted the center? That's right. When I went to the police, I saw a poster for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I thought if anyone, these special investigators might believe us. Oh, I saw the same poster. You investigate ghosts and such, right? Aiko saw something, that's for sure. Listen, I really need your help. You can trust me! You'll be okay, Mio. I'm new on the job and not super sure of myself, but I'll help you in any way I can. I'm so glad you're here to help. I feel much safer. I'm counting on you. I'm on the case! Mio, which faculty are you studying at again? I'm keeping notes in the case I'd like to ask you a few questions. Yes, of course. Mio Sato, 23 years old, Inagami University, Human Sociology, 3rd year. The incident is trending online. Could you give me a rough idea of what happened? I'm still pretty confused, though. Something suddenly appeared in my room. I didn't notice at first, but Aiko did. She helped me get out. Something suddenly appeared in your place? You locked the door, right? Yeah. I'm always careful to check the door, so I'm sure. How could it get in? I'm so scared. I've seen footage of moose from my Alaskan relatives. I remember seeing a pretty big one where like a moose was as tall as a semi. It was fucking crazy. Do you remember what the thing looked like? I don't know. We rushed out of the room, but I also felt like I've been watched for a while now. This is an old apartment, so something may be up. Azami, can I count on you to find out? Yes, I'll try. Anomaly that occurs in old buildings. Huh.
My god, dust.
That's not an anomaly. That's just terrible.
It's asbestos.
I don't think I've ever heard of a rumor that involves old buildings. Mio Sato, resident of the room in which the incident occurred. She is my friend at university. Hello, I am Azami Fukurai, Mio's friend. We are here from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center to investigate the case. Thank you for having us. I want to know what happens if you get them wrong. I'm so afraid of doing that. You're her friend? Didn't know. Mia said she found a detective agency for anomalies. I had doubts you existed until you showed up, but anyway. The police aren't doing much, so I guess we'll cooperate. Please help her, she needs it. Is it okay if I call you Aiko-san? Of course, she calls me that too. Talk to me casually, like friends. Oh, thank you. Could you tell me your age and profession? You sound like the police. Aiko Shimizu, 29. I work as a sort of job hunting consultant, bridging students and companies. Also temp staff coordination, leveraging all those connections. You're an entrepreneur? I guess. You're at Game U, right? Yeah, I'm a third-year information science major. We're schoolmates, how lovely to hear. I think we'll have plenty to talk about. Relationship with Mio. It sounds like they're roommates.
And they were roommates.
I mean, that's not off the table. My mom was telling me a story about going to the other side of a tree to avoid breaking a mama moose's line of sight. I'm sorry, wait. You gotta keep eyesight with a moose? Mio is Oki-sensei's human sociology seminar, right? I studied under Oki-sensei too in the same seminar. I'm working as a jobs hunting consultant, so Oki-sensei introduced me to Mio. I've been helping her and we grew closer as friends. Eyebrow waggle. Oh, you gotta let Mama Moose keep eyesight of her kids. Gotcha. I'm happy to meet someone from my alma mater. Feel free to call me if you ever need a helping hand. Something tells me she's gonna be the culprit. About this incident, please tell me what it is that you saw. Last night I was talking with Mia and lost track of the time. She agreed to let me stay over, so we set up cushions on the rug. You were gonna sleep on the floor? Yeah, it's Mia's home, so I wasn't gonna steal her bed, was I? The moment we turned off the lights to sleep, I felt a presence in the room that wasn't us. The moment we turned off the lights, were they hiding until then? I think Mio was still unaware at that point. Mio and I tried to leave the room without turning the lights back on. We made it out the door somehow. I told Mio to run to the police as there was someone in the room. Could you tell me in detail what you saw in this room? Let me see. The time was just before midnight or so. I was so scared I didn't get a good look, but it didn't look human. When I was closing the door, the shadow loomed up as if from the floor. If I were a moment too late, I can't imagine where I'd be. A shadow that didn't look human. That must be the anomaly then. But where did it appear from? It's almost like they have some instinctive fear that humans are gonna yoink their kids or something. Why in God's name would anyone think that? This photo of the shadowy monster looks like a man, somewhat. Terrifying, isn't it? Did you turn around and take this What's up?
I was gonna say, to be fair, that's less a humans are gonna yoink your kids kind of deal, and more
The unknown.
you don't get between a parent and their fucking kids in nature.
Yep. I was way too scared for that. Mio ran for the cops, and I opened the door quickly just a bit and took a pic. Once I did, the guy disappeared. Just like that? More or less. He was gone before I knew. Duly noted. Thank you for your help. Famous big sis figure. So Ish wants to see what happens if I'm wrong. professor? Or was he... Let me rethink this. Okay, so nothing remarkable. She just doubts the thought.
Yeah, this game is fairly linear, low-key. With no real
Senpai,
fail states, as far as I remember.
Senpai and Kohai. Tons of books and trinkets. Online shopping boxes piled on top. You really should just break those down and put them in the recycling.
Yeah, exactly, Grace Lightning. You're here for the story and the vibes.
You can see billboards on the buildings across the street. Oh no. Bed? Take a peek under the bed. Boxes of clothing and luggage. Not much space. Maybe room for one person? I mean, it sounds like it's already filled. This is the unit bathroom. Regular, everyday, mundane door. Locked and chained, fully functional. And now time for special eyes. What the fuck?
Legs.
Yikes. What is this? They look like legs? Touch them. Ugh. Huh?
I see, she's not a leg gal.
I can't seem to actually touch them. Weird. What exactly is this? Oh, I should think about this when I have more clues. Is they have legs from the Herbie Hancock rocket video. Hello? Oh shit. Dear God, this place is haunted by the Fresno Lightcrawler. Please, we only have 2 legs. Come on. A ghost! But, according to the director, my power is clairvoyance and I'm seeing what happened in the past. So this isn't a ghost. Not a ghost. How could it not be a ghost? But if I'm seeing something, then something was here. Whoa. It's terrible. I feel like this shadow's watching me. Gotta take a closer look. The shadow looks human. It's wearing something. A hoodie?
Ghosts are allowed to wear hoodies. They can be comfy.
You know, we know what famous ghost wore a hoodie? Death. Whoa. That thing you saw looked like a haunted spirit of sorts? Blurry and all, but also tangible? Wasn't it that kind of shadow? Huh? Sorry for the abrupt question. No, it's fine. I'm getting accused left and right of faking this to gain attention. I didn't think anyone would believe me. I thought so. That wasn't a trick of the light or a lie. The thing you saw was definitely in this room. I'm impressed. I hope you can solve the case for us. Thank you for affirming what we saw. Clearly you could solve the case.
I see what Ish meant, and I hate it.
Huh. Why do I have a ping at image dumping grounds? Oh, I see.
This fucking video is cursed.
Interesting that she has nothing to say about the specters. You got anything to say? I see a haunted spirit. I'm seeing something that looks like a haunted spirit. What are those shadows that show up with the glasses? Don't see them. No way I'd know. It's scary because their forms are fuzzy. I can see them, but not touch them. Aren't monsters in urban myths kind of that way? A bit clearer than ghosts with ridiculous goals or messages. What are these things I'm seeing? Hey, don't ask me. You figure that out. Who was the shadow at the entrance? Let's think things over for a bit. What am I seeing these shadows? They look like ghosts, but aren't. So weird. Not really helping much, even if I could see things. It seems you may still need my support. I could offer the second part of my own urban myth theory, which we had to wait on earlier. Oh no, my memory of the director is self-aware! First, let's take a moment and narrow down what you really need to consider. Feels weird being tutorialed by the mere memory of our director, but okay. Then again, maybe all that intelligence is rubbing off on me. I feel smarter somehow. I'm happy for you. I mentioned this back at the center. Your cleverness shows you the memory of each location, a view of the past. So I'm peeking at what someone was doing there before. If so, what about the foot-like shadow? Mio is the friend, right?
Yes.
Brilliance shows you the memories left in each location. Two people? So we don't have the answer, do we?
If you are able to do this, it means you have the answer. You just need to puzzle it out.
Oh, I see. I got the context wrong. But Mio was there, so why is that sentence structure wrong?
They want it in a certain order. It's not usually this goofy.
These that Mio felt what Aiko saw. When I saw through my clairvoyance, they don't seem to be lying. Combining everyone's accounts and my clairvoyance might tell us something. So, the Scamper ghosts. We only had one witness, they might have imagined things. But Mio also mentioned feeling watched. I have no idea what to think about. In that case, let me offer some guidance. Oh, I'm being talked to again. First, let's take a moment and narrow down what you really need to consider. Suppose this shadow actually exists and acts similarly to humans. If it acts like us, I'd want to know how the shadow showed up. Let's think about that for a bit. Need to consider whether the shadow actually exists and acts similar to a human being. Maybe there's a route that leads somewhere in the room. I have to try to focus on how it got inside. Man or monster, that should show us who and what they are. Oh, those weren't pluses, those are supposed to be ellipses.
Ellipses.
Any secret passages? Of course not. But I could fit pretty easily, so man could have hid here too. Let's get a pic of this just in case. If it was a normal intruder, wouldn't they easily be able to climb so high? I should ask what the police told them. What about the bathroom? No.
Hiding in the shitter the entire time?
Well, while we're here, I've been thinking, to find out what the shadow was, we should first figure out how it managed to sneak in. It suddenly appeared, but any idea how it got in? I don't know. Something scary happened to me before, and since then I've been extra careful to check the doors, so how could this... It was really sudden. Out of thin air, even. Something scary? Can I ask what happened to you before? Is it okay to ask, that is? Around 2 years ago, I think, someone was kind of stalking me. That was one of the reasons I moved here. Since then, everything was okay, until yesterday. About your boyfriend? This is purely for investigation purposes, but you know, like... Please tell me about any boyfriends, if I may ask? I don't have anyone to call a boyfriend. Not currently. Girlfriend? No BF. Noted. Sorry, thanks. Did the police say anything about the intruder? I thought the same thing and asked them. But they didn't find any evidence around the window or on the balcony. Also, we're on the fourth floor.
To the wall. To the wall.
God, shut up.
Could be worse. Could be the curse thing I thought of when you mentioned the bathroom.
Oh, Akamanto?
No. Pissing all by yourself, handsome.
Oh my god. See, I'm trying to think of actual urban myths. You're sitting here doing fucking songs.
I'm trapped in meme hell, dude. I'm brain rotted to shit.
Some places are open until midnight. They said it's unlikely. Window entry unlikely. Noted? I believe in you. What's the shitter look like? Looks pretty standard. No space for anyone to hide either. Might as well take a shot.
Snapping pics of this lady's bathroom.
Huh. The toilet cover's raised. The seat's raised as well. I remember me being very conscious about this stuff.
Maybe she likes to stand up pissing.
There's a lot to unpack there, Torpid.
Like, you can't prove unless you ask her.
Any
Sounds
strange
a bit
sounds?
that sounds a bit too personal to ask.
Yes, Grease Lightning, they can if they try hard enough.
Look, Ish, I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying there's a lot to unpack of Torpid pulling that on me. Did you hear any noises from somewhere in the room? I don't think so. Oh, by the way, you've been taking pics of this place, right? Can I take a quick look to refresh my memory? Yes, of course. She's scrutinizing each picture. Something on her mind? About this one. When did you take it? The toilet lid is raised. This might upset Mio. She's meticulous about these things. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm not the one who raised the litter seat.
Hey, Neo, is standing up?
I like the idea of this being a situation where it sounds like the dumbest statement in the investigation, but it becomes actually relevant.
Oh no, the urinating intruder.
Did the police
Comes into your home, and lifts up your toilet seat and pisses in your toilet and leaves it raised.
This sounds like something the fucking Wet Bandits would do in Home Alone. Did the police say anything about intruders entering through the window? Ah, I hated the way they treated me and stopped listening midway. I think they told Mia something. Well, we already covered that. Gotta tell you about the ghost pisser!
Also, women can have hogs too.
Mia, a few things?
Yes.
True. Why are we not being able to tell you about the fucking piss room?
Because didn't Aiko just say don't tell her about it or else she'll panic?
Fuck that, I gotta tell her.
Exactly-ish.
Do you have anything to say? Not really. Mio mentioned being careful about checking that her door's locked. She's really diligent, unlike me.
Look, Chad, I'm just saying, you gotta open your mind. Women can stand pissing too, and some women have hogs.
I can't picture her forgetting to lock up. I've talked to Mio and Aiko. Looked around the room, I think. So, getting closer to narrowing this down? Well... Yeah, not like we could. About that time, though. At this stage, the boss man tends to call. Someone's phone's ringing. See? Right on cue. What? What? It's mine? Pick up already! Hello, this is Azami. Director Maguria here. Well done, Miss Azami. Director? Cut the formalities. Director, whatever's fine. Director, son. Thanks to your efforts, the urban myth within this case is taking shape. This may be a good time to identify which one it is. Okay, how? Countless urban myths exist in this world. Have I heard about the Fresno Nightcrawler? It's fucking weird. I believe you've already referenced part of our center's archives. Identification is about finding the correct record for that urban myth that matches the case file specifics. Yet another one of my beginner questions, but do we even need to identify what it is? Urban myths tend to be grouped into several categories. A sizable number of them are known to stalk those who encounter them. So if this myth's one of them, Mio might still be in danger? Identification is a step towards adequate prognosis. Surely you agree. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Without further ado, let the identification begin. Book!
Yeah! It's time for that good shit.
Thank you all for your patience. I believe you would all prefer a swift resolution, so I appreciate your kind cooperation with our identification process. Please convey to everyone what I just told you. Wait, everyone? Our director's here, and our director's here is on the phone to guide us through the process. First of all, what exactly is identification? We compare various mysterious occurrences in the field to our center's records. This is to determine which urban myths match the specifics. So identifying figures out what to do helps us figure out what to do next. But don't you need to hear our investigation first? Such is the power of my vision. I am already aware of your results. The director's basically a weirdo himself. Let us begin by laying out what has exactly happened here. It started around Mio and Aiko-san.
You're fired.
Oh, somebody contributed bits to do that. Wow.
What did they do?
They played You're Fired. Oh crap, I just remember what this game reminds me of. What's that? That's right. This intruder that they witnessed. The first key factor is whether they really existed. Though pictures were uploaded to social media, do you suspect they're fake? That is not what this is about. People tend to think they saw things that don't exist, and get caught up in that possibility. We need to ascertain this anomaly's existence from objective facts instead of relying solely on their accounts. Objective facts? Miss Azame, I understand you already gathered the necessary clues? With your power of clairvoyance? Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters Daybreak Special Gigs. I've never heard of this. Yeah, I think. So, could you kindly recap the clues you found by investigation? I saw a shadowy figure. I believe that's the entity that made Mio feel watched that Aiko-san saw. I don't know if it was a human or an anomaly, but I think something must have been present in that room. Great! Through testimonies and clues from your clairvoyance, you were able to narrow down the rumor. You were able to confirm that some entity was indeed here. Why do we have an Aztec pillar here? Let us focus on what exactly that shadowy figure might have been.
Just appreciate the vibe, you son of a bitch.
I believe you found some sort of evidence that said the shadowy figure was present in Mio-san's room. Was there anything else that caught your eye? Other than the shadow? Yes, there was a clue you came across while investigating. If you're watching with your vision, you could just tell me. I might not always be around so conveniently, and this is your training day. So let me ask you, Miss Azami. Where was the evidence of the shadowy figure who supposedly appeared in Mio-san's room? The bathroom! The unit bathroom felt kinda weird? Ah, splendid. What did you feel was strange about the bathroom? The toilet. The toilet seat being upright. Mio's the type who closes the lid. There's no way she'd leave the seat up. Excellent! What matters here is not the toilet seat itself, but the gender constraints it indicates. All the more, the resident has been consistent about handling the lid. Which means the third
Director, open your mind!
What? Oh, I see. Which means the third person in the room would have been a man, baby.
Expand your consciousness, Director.
It's a standing pisser. Oh, what in the... What would an open lid tell you? A mysterious entity was witnessed as a shadowy figure. It took actions
Open lid would tell you that whoever pissed there was a fucking barbarian and couldn't close the lid. Look, once again, women can stand pissing. It's entirely possible.
Took actions that were clearly divergent from the residents. The seat substantiates this. The indication that the shadowy figure was likely male. So this anomaly chose to relieve itself? You shouldn't assume what an anomaly would or wouldn't do. Some anomalies cause unscientific phenomenon, while others act just like humans.
Pissing while standing.
It was really weird that they decided to stand pissing. A lot of science has come into that says that squat pissing is actually way healthier. Wonderful. This urban myth traits are seeping out onto the light. Director, are you enjoying this?
But
Yeah?
I was gonna say, it's not even about putting the seat back down, it's about putting the lid down. It's fucking disgusting that you just flush while you leave the fucking lid open. Fucking barbarian.
Miss Azami, your next choice will be vital. Huh? Sure? A shadowy figure of male gender appears in your home. When exactly and from where? I remember Mia saying it appeared out of nowhere. Anomalies are tied to specific locations. There's always something about where they appear. So, do you recall who first witnessed the anomaly? It was Aiko, right? It was Aiko. She saw it when they were getting ready to go to sleep. Yes, indeed. Mio's room only had one bed. So Aiko improvised a bed on the floor when was about to lie down. There is a scientific discussion that has been on several TV shows. The one I remember specifically is from Mythbusters. That if you flush with the lid open, there's a increased likelihood of particles from the toilet flying all over the place. There hasn't been any concrete proof, but there have been there has been evidence that shows the situation.
Exactly, Shunat, exactly.
So, Mrs. Zombie, do you know where Aiko saw the male intruder? Was it under the bed? I thought she saw it in the center of the room. I guess it would be under the bed, because that's where it was, localized at. Case notes. I just noticed the fucking emoticons on the notes.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking, innocent-eyed look on the last one's really funny to me. Shadowy feet, saw through glass of Aiko. Looking around with glasses might be scary. Barf! Aiko actually witnessed a shadow. The fucking bottom face on the last one. Yeah!
So what are your choices again, Wang? Let's think backwards.
It's not behind. Well, that's the thing. She didn't see it in the bathroom.
Yep.
And
wouldn't have been behind the curtains either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the fact that he's under the bed is what's throwing me off.
I mean, she did say that there's more than enough room for a man to be under the bed.
Yeah, it's just. Where was Aiko when she saw it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember that she laid down on the floor to sleep.
Under the bed, I guess? Aiko would have been trying to sleep just in front of the bed. Brilliant! Exactly. Aiko-san noticed the man hiding under the bed. Aztec pillar!
That's a ziggurat.
It's a pyramid, technically.
No, it's a ziggurat.
The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be... Oh, what the fuck are we looking at here? Identification! The man under the bed! Of course!
I love when creatures from urban myth piss in my fucking toilet and don't put the goddamn lid down.
Hey, I know that one. The man with the machete. That's under your bed with his weapon of choice. Really? Yes, it's a popular urban myth. I mean, I guess it makes sense the variant would be the monster under the bed. Possibly originating in the United States, those fuckers. Yes, I think he was holding something. An axe? Director, what do we do? What could I do? I need to think of something. Yes, about that. This urban myth is difficult to guard against. Huh? Other sightings vary, an initial and only encounter, or another case where it jumped out from victim to victim. The unpredictability of its next actions is what makes this anomaly so compelling. Compelling? Mio's in trouble right now! Tell me what to do already! As I said, this one cannot be countered. So you can head back to the center for now. There's something else we'd like you to work on. Oh, what if it shows up today as well? You seem to misunderstand, Mrs. Ami. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center is an investigational organization focused on urban myth. We are neither makeshift police nor bodyguards. That is beyond our scope. That's a terrible thing to say! I just want to protect Mio! Oh, it's okay, Azami. You don't have to force yourself. We understand your boundaries, so you might want to call it a day. But, Aiko... I don't know what to do. Mio! Don't worry, my place is just one station from here. I can show up real quick if anything happens. I'll watch over Mio. Mio, listen. I'd like you to have this at least. As a lucky charm. It's a letter. It might help you feel more at ease when you're in trouble or worried. I'll read this later. Well, we should call it a day. Please rest well, Mio. Oh, she gonna die. Recheck the locks, should be good. Why is this even happening? Azami, help me. Here he comes. Just a call. Who is it? It's a trick! The boogeyman has a phone! Oh, hello, Aiko. Yes. Thank you for your help these last few days. I'm glad I wasn't alone. Oh, no, I know you're busy with work, so please. Yes, all locked, balcony and entrance, chains in as well. Yeah, bedtime for me. You too. It's time for a murder! Holy shit! Jasmine, this doesn't look good. Looks like the anomaly struck again. Seriously? Mio call you or what? No, I can't seem to reach Mio. I heard from Aiko earlier this morning. She told me Mio had a really rough time again. She'll tell me what happened when I get there, I think. Well, wait. Is this new mess that bad? Even worse. Aiko and Mio are being flamed on social media again. Mio's really upset about it. God. Can't believe we're protecting people from American Twitter. Not sure I get what's going on.
Bro, it ain't just fucking American.
But we should probably take a scroll, yeah? Urban myths comes out of rumors, remember? Let's just affect what dude under the bed does, too. Start by checking social media like before. Also, I gotta blow my nose real quick.
Cool, I gotta go piss standing up.
Ooh, you have to break those conventions!
You're right, I'll go piss sitting down.
On the spot. A guy in a red hood with an axe. Clearly, Agent York Morgan's gonna be here to help us out. Time to browse Twitter. Got a message from the boss man. So we should start from Aiko's account. Already on it. Let's see what happened to Mio and Aiko. Also, why they're being flamed again. Speaking of, what the fuck? Oh, I'm getting more fucking election propaganda. Radical! My dear friend Mio was attacked again. I want the police to formally launch an investigation. And those of you taking the opportunity to swoop on our personal lives, get none of your own. Blowing up again. Needs to get more attention than the case itself. We should check how far these guys are digging. Also, why this photo? I don't get it either. One photo, maybe? Weird that they posted with all that heat. That was a clue, huh? Hello? Aiko 5S? Yeah, that's right. She was well known while using this handle. So Aiko used to be known as Aiko. That's super fucking important. Glasses! Yeah, it might turn up something. Let's look into it. Wait, Aiko's exposing her friends again? Is this something she knows? Or it could be someone who knows her from Aiko 5S. Oh, I guess not. I feel like those would be super relevant, because, like, this it sounds like there's a history with this. Is Aiko really that Aiko used to watch her on BooTube all the time? Uh-huh, used to post vids on YouTube. Super active. Some article? Man, they're quick. Aiko had both solo videos and collabs with other streamers. Some of them were asking for it. As a college group, they had a real kids will be kids kind of vibe. Job hunting CEO, she's a hustle culture girl.
Let it be known the lid is down.
Girl boss energy. No clues on Aiko.
Well, that sounds like their problem-ish. What kind of life do you lead where you're at risk of shitting on the toilet seat? Excuse me, toilet lid.
You weren't here an actual link to follow. I tried clicking it, but it didn't do anything.
Go to keyword search. Yeah, you're searching it right now.
Well, we were talking about this here. We thought this was an actual hyperlink. Former How is that the one that gives you the clue former influencer? I'm not gonna get former influencers one. Claims some brain stole the idea from a product playing video that got flamed. No hits here. What is up with this? Hey, Gnosis. What? Deep breaths. Oh, I guess it is. That was just a red herring. What is this? This is Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I kind of want to play this someday, but it feels like it'll sit in my queue
Dissolution.
forever. Dissolution. Part of why I stream is specifically to play games that I've never, like, touched before.
Yeah, I like this game a lot. You're correct, Gnosis.
What am I missing here? There we go. Full name. Someone posted this on social media. I'm worried this might lead to some weird rumors. Yeah, try looking into that too. Why all the sub-posting? But maybe we'll see where the rumor came from.
Yo, Sato.
Blue 30. Jasmine, what's an alt? The other account. For anonymously posting stuff they want to keep secret. Mio had one? This post is going places. Bloom 30. Thing is, her name isn't that unique, so search hits might be too wide. Look for more keywords that might lead to Mio herself. What? Whoa. Flammable. Flammable. Handled with care. Zammy, Mia's your friend, right? Any word from her? No. I need to see her so we can talk directly. This is where the rumor started. I hate to do this to Mia, but we should search the word sugar dating too. Looks like we tracked the rumor's source. Shouldn't just believe all that's written here. But this might be related to why the anomaly appeared in the first place. That wasn't the clue. Interesting. I thought sugar dating was mostly an individual choice, but some people play dispatch? They say anything could be turned into a business, but this... Says
Yeah, another term for it typically is compensated dating.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's just, I don't know if I...
What's up?
I just feel like sugar dating's a weird way to put it.
Yeah, this is a tangent just to figure out what happened to Mio at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm letting chat know is what I'm doing there. That reminds me, Mio mentioned being stalked before. That is a possibility. I thought the keyword would be here.
Yeah, no, Ish. The term typically used is compensated dating, because you're paying someone to date, to go on a date with them. They are paying you to go on a date with them. Excuse me.
It doesn't seem like there's anything here.
It's frequently a form of prostitution, yes. Which, like, sex work is work, but it typically targets young girls.
Oh. So even sugar dating has something.
Really, I did not know that. Huh.
True-ish rumors. What's that in relation to? I mean, I thought Asagiri would be the one. Really?
Yeah, no, see, the reason I say it isn't sugar dating is because... Okay, we're just getting I'm getting pedantic at this point. But compensated dating is typically you are just straight up paid instead of giving gifts and
It's not some
all that sort of
rumor.
thing.
They put a chip in people to use signals to catch them. No cap.
Well, this is just me being pedantic.
Conspiracy 101. Never know where they are. Lady 8 feet? Never heard of her. Legit monster lady. Said she could peek in the second door windows.
Oh. 8 feet.
7 begonias.
7 begonias.
God, get the fuck out of
Baby
here.
boy.
Get the fuck
Imagine.
out of here.
You know you love me. I'm glad they put drink actual water because they heard me clink my fucking glasses. I keep one for water and another for whatever fucking drink I'm feeling.
That's where you guys have one brain cell. We do hang out a lot.
We do. We hang out a fuck ton.
For better or worse.
Usually worse.
A woman in ritual white showing up in front of those expecting a pretty girl.
To be fair, the X thing, Y Vaganyas is a thing we reference a lot.
It's a very dumb comic.
Look! Ariel Needs Legs is so good.
I know this one. There was a movie about them. That's an urban myth, too. Huh? The Men in Black, guys who wear all black. Men in Black? Turn towards screen.
No, your brain is too dumb.
Not me, I wear navy or gray. Not black.
Mary in the Mirror. Sounds kind of familiar, but not. Yeah, do this. Do a ritual in front of a mirror, and presto. No wiggles here. Interesting. Do I just search for true?
There we go. I posted Ariel Needs Legs in your Discord.
I see.
My gift to you, chat, is I crack my knuckles loudly.
The comic or the voiced by Neil himself video?
To be fair, the comic's his too.
I said voiced by Neil himself.
Yes, it's the video.
Vagina.
Maybe more.
What am I missing is the question.
Me standing in front of my mirror. Ghost pisser, ghost pisser, ghost pisser.
That's not a term, unfortunately. We already did Miyasato sugar dating, right?
Fucking summon the ghost pisser, somehow they piss your pants.
Oh no, we haven't. We did Bloom 30 sugar dating. No hits there, though. No hits there either. Did Bloom 30 sugar dating. That's what we got there.
And maybe you're just missing something from one of them.
Which is wild, because I've covered a lot of them. Maybe I should have looked at the obvious one. Oh, that was the fun.
Wow!
Ugh, wow.
Big brain.
What you doing? I posted myself from my own account. I had to put it out there. Please don't insult Mia without knowing anything. Give it a rest.
No, you stupid bitch!
Isn't that just fuel in the
brain
fire?
Is too dumb.
Yes. What an airhead. I can't just sit and watch. Guess you're the type that only learns from experience.
Ooh.
That White Knight spirit you got there is fine and all, but you should really think before you act. Like, clicking.
You're fired.
You're just gonna die.
God, everything is just coming in. Wow. Up to you, though. Zammy does what Zammy will. You can wrap up the search. Time to prep on site. Guy, I can't believe we
Or
spent...
after a little bit.
Leave me alone!
Can't believe we spent 30 minutes to fucking social media search. That's me.
Fucked my wife. Guess what? I'm gonna fuck Leah.
God. Yeah, Zombie's about to get fucking blasted. If you go all out like that, it's gonna be overwhelming. There are other directions you could look into. Think before you pry.
Cringe. There's no other word for it. This makes me cringe. It's embarrassing.
But if you're fine with possibly losing a friend, be my guest. I see. Thank you. I'll be careful. So, not talk about that stuff at all.
To be fair, Selenar, she kind of needs to protect Azami from herself.
I'm not hurt or anything, but I was so scared. I'm glad you're safe at least. I keep thinking, if only you'd been there with me yesterday. I really don't know what to do. Talk to me when you feel up to it. No pressure, okay? I'm all geared up to help Mio. But what should I look into? Hey, don't ask me. But some stuff you could check out. Dude under the bed is showing up at Mio's like a bad habit. So maybe the anomaly is born from some connection to Mio herself. Affection, jealousy, malice. Many urban myths are born from people's emotions. Might want to poke around at that angle. Hey, yo, that's up to you. Connections between the anomaly and Mio. Okay, I'm on it. Let's put on the wiggle glasses. That's a new one. Oh, what the fuck? Is it a body? Oh wait, I'm looking into the past, so... Is this Mio then? Why is she lying here? Is it really Mio? The features are all blurry. It does look like a girl, but I should make sure.
A girl.
Because I can't really check more.
Behold, woman.
This man like Shadow might be the intruder.
Behold, ghost pisser.
Behold, intruder! Doesn't really look like he's threatening her. Is he just watching? Why? Creepy! Yes, the shadow definitely looks like it appeared from under the bed. How does something appear under your bed? Can't even lock him out.
Look, man, you ever gotta piss so bad that you just break into a person's home to piss? But, you know, you hear them coming home, so you kind of panic, rush out of the bathroom, aren't able to put down the lid, and hide under their bed because it's super embarrassing. Oh, only me?
Torpor, you could just say you're banging somebody's wife.
Okay, first off, irrelevant.
Hey, that's weird.
I mean, it's funny. Have you ever noticed something funny about the ceiling?
The ceiling? No, can't say I have.
Look close.
I hate those haunted houses where you need to walk through yourself.
The big circle is the light.
Yeah. You need to gather clues on the man.
Look with your special eyes.
But he's searching through the shelves. Sneaking in, going through the shelves? Is he interested in Mia herself? Gross! The ceiling.
It's not something you can interact with.
I know, I'm looking at the ceiling. That's why I'm checking. Bag, accessories, manga, books. Nothing really unusual. Mio really is a tidy one. Even her shelves are well organized. I guess the only thing that would throw me off is that the boxes kind of look like a staircase. The ghost
I hope
piss-
nobody pissed in here while we were gone.
No ghost pissing. I see dead pixels. What? Peek under
I mean,
there.
not dead pixels.
Space for one
What a
person.
lie.
He crawls out from under here. What the hell is that? A creepy doll. I don't recall Mio being into this kind of stuff. I should check in with her.
I don't know, man. It looks pretty sick.
Look, we have different aesthetics, okay?
Not familiar with creepy cute? You don't like creepy cute?
I'm vaguely familiar, but I'm saying I don't think Mio would be into creepy cute.
You can't prove that.
I mean, based on what we're seeing in the room.
Hey Mia, what do you think of this cute ass doll?
Nowhere to hide on the balcony. You aren't vaguely familiar, you look... I would not call Frank and Fran creepy cute. I would just call it
Time
creepy.
to teach Wang about fugglers.
What?
Don't worry about it. Ah shit, I'm rotating again.
Is this yours? There's something I'd like you to look at. No, this is the first time I'm seeing this. Where'd you find it? Under the bed. Goodness. So, what exactly is going on? Maybe it means something. I really don't know, sorry. It's kind of disturbing. By the way, the place where you passed out, is it where I'm standing right now? Yeah, while on a call with Aiko and checking the windows. While on call with Aiko and checking the windows. But how'd you know? Just a hunch, a bunch of hunches. Is this about the weird things you see that you mentioned before? Yeah, more or less. Who could the man be? I don't think so. View an anomaly connection. What is the man under the bed's purpose? What is the man under the bed known for? From the urban myth? He is said to carry an axe and a machete and kill residents of the room, correct? That's right, he's famous for something like that. But Mio hasn't been harmed. In that case, what are the intruder's actual intentions? I think I have an idea of what it is. It's just the things here are like vague, are like super vague in ways.
Well, we know he's not trying to harm her physically, and not trying to take anything as far as we saw.
Yeah, well, we didn't have any choice to ask about missing stuff, so it seems like everything's there. So this must be like a weird elaborate form of trolling? I don't think this is it, but...
Yeah, that sentence doesn't line up.
Really?
He wants to stream online, appear in front of you, and scare you.
I guess it would make more sense to me if there was a comma.
Yeah, there is not.
Yeah, the one on the bottom right is too suddenly. Oh, that was it. Maybe he just suddenly wants to appear in front of you and scare you. In the Shadow's movements, that's how it looks to me. Does that mean he just has an interest towards Mio? That would mean the anomaly really isn't the man under the bed. Then again, he's showing up from under the bed in a locked room. Ow, makes no sense. So we're still missing some shit, huh? So, not filling you in, Mio isn't hurt, but is quite upset. So please avoid asking her about sensitive matters. If it helps, I can tell you about what Mio told me. Oh, excuse me. Aiko, may I ask about details you didn't mention when you called earlier? What happened to Mio after we left? Yeah, I've been kind of side-eyeing Aiko for a while now. I came in to check Mio this morning and found her passed out. I immediately took care of her, but she's been in distress ever since. So I listened to her story and got in touch with you. Aiko, do you have any idea what the monster that attacked Mio is? The anomaly? The girl who's accused Mio might have been caught in some creep's eye somewhere, of course. Maybe her ex? She mentioned moving here because her ex stalked her. But you mentioned it was a monster, correct? Then maybe not? Well, urban myths come from obsession. Thank you for letting us know. Did we talk? I guess we gotta talk to her about the ex, even though it might, like, dig some things. Hey, Mio, I kinda heard about your ex-boyfriend from Aiko. Not exactly a secret, but I didn't think it was related. Seems like these anomalies are sometimes born from such emotions, so... I just want to check. Would you mind telling me a bit more? It was 2 years ago, I think. We were only dating for a month. Don't know if he even qualifies as an ex. He was a control freak. He was the guy who stalked me, like I mentioned yesterday. Could you tell me a bit more about him? Around age 30. Wow. How old are you, Mio? Medium height. Said he worked at a famous company and cared a lot about his reputation.
Remember that thing about sugar dating?
Oh yeah, huh? Had a lot to say about my daily habits. Certain foods are bad for my health and so on. He was a clean freak and uptight, kept insisting I do what he says, so I got scared. So that's why you broke up after a month or so. Yeah, but he kept texting me, said he was nearby and asking to meet. Around that time I heard this place was available, so I moved here as fast as I could. Ex turned stalker. I guess I'll ask a question just because it's conflicting with what was stated. Do I have to actually ask her about the post?
You gotta go through everything, dude.
Okay. I saw the post. You were attacked again? Okay, it's not what I thought it was. Though I didn't really want her to post about it. Aiko convinced me at times like this it's better to speak up. And I felt she was right. This is sounding a lot familiar, because it seems like Mio's going through the same process again. Dead Pixels comment. Oh, that's probably just a scuff detail. Pixel artist tends to do stuff like that to detail, like, inconsistencies in an area in order to mix things up. This is referencing Beowulf talking about dead pixels.
Nope. Not what you think.
Yeah, the thing Beowulf posted about the pixel on the roof?
Yeah. It's just weird that the roof is otherwise very uniform.
Huh. Now that you mention it. Mio, you weren't hurt, were you? Was anything stolen? I'm okay. I wasn't hurt and nothing was stolen. I don't want to make you relive it all, but could you tell me what happened last night? Yesterday, after everyone home, Aiko was still worried and called me from her place. I checked the locks as I was talking on the phone, then hung up. When I turned around, the man was there? Yeah, he was in my room, even though I definitely locked the door. What was that? Are you okay? Sorry, thinking about it's really terrifying. Hey, take it easy on yourself, okay? I'm okay. You're here to help after all. I'll do what I can. I think he was holding an axe or something and slowly coming closer. I think I passed out then. Next thing I remembered, it was morning. We need to find a way to keep this anomaly from showing up again. The intruder appears from under the bed, however carefully she locks up. What am I supposed to do? That doesn't...
Furniture.
I guess?
Like drawers and shit. Or just throwing random crap.
See, I was thinking boxes.
As I said, random crap.
It's showing up from under the bed. We could just fill the space, couldn't we? He keeps appearing, this man under the bed. He appeared at this person's home. Me! So not only showed up in Mia's room. Still missing a clue, huh? Ah, there we go. Okay. Filled up with boxes. That should work. Now the man under the bed has no way to get in or out. We're safe. I hope.
Where'd she get the boxes from?
She made them.
Oh my god!
Zammy, I'm heading out. But, oh, it's already dark. I think I should stay with Mio tonight. Oh, yeah? Boss man told you to come back. Gonna pass on that? Just got a text about the casino's purpose and your debt and blah blah. Yeah, I know.
You're fired.
She has no feet. Duty calls. I'll stay here tonight. I need to grab fresh clothes, but I should be back in no time. Huh? Really? Thank you so much. You should head back and rest. More people here won't necessarily solve anything. She really is trying to keep Mio all alone. Are you leaving? Mio... Aiko-san will stay with you. Also, we took preventative measures against the man under the bed. He shouldn't be showing up from there anymore. I think. Really? I hope you get some good rest tonight. You're really my best friend, you know. I'm so glad I listened.
Unlike that Aiko bitch.
I was seriously expecting, like, a knife to be drawn at some point. Huh? It's nothing. No way. I'm thinking too much. The zombie told me he's no longer coming out from under the bed. That's why it's from the bathroom! Aiko-san's almost
My
here.
God!
Maybe I should go meet her. I'm more scared here,
That's
alone.
the secret. He's not pissing in the toilet. He's appearing from the toilet!
It's toilet bound. Hanako.
No, Hanako specifically school toilets.
Pissing in reverse.
Oh, shit.
Don't like that.
Time to go. Hurry, hurry. What is this? Oh my god. The fuck?
Died in front of her to change the direction of her life.
Pig's blood everywhere.
Yeah, what? Aiko called me this morning. Mia was attacked again, this time in the apartment hallway. It's really weird, because only Aiko is contacting us. What? No way. That's my fault. Mia wanted me to stay with her. Not much you could have done, Sammy. Like the boss man said, we aren't bodyguards. I get that, but... Anyway, I just heard from him again, and Mio is at Aiko's place now. Makes sense. You know her address? Yeah, she sent
yeah.
it to me.
That's why Aiko contacted you this time.
Oh, because Mio's staying at Aiko's place this time.
Mm-hmm.
The director seems really bad at the whole job of disproving this. Well, we did disprove that it's not the under the bedman. So we kind of disproved it. We should check out Mia's place as well, but if she's out, it'll be locked. Thank you for...
To be fair, we haven't done the proper dissolution yet. There's a process! A process!
Is Mio safe? Yeah, thankfully, she's in the back. No physical harm, at least. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. And the anomaly didn't do anything this time, either. About that. You need to see this.
Ish, would you really want him on the loose around other people?
Yes. That man
Director?
is...
No, God, no.
That man is hilarious around other people. I'd be having a laugh riot. I can't believe you found the Pepsi straw of ultimate destruction. What have you done?
Say around other people, but we've only ever seen him around Azami.
There's more. This photo has somehow been posted on social media. I wonder how.
It was me.
Maybe they edited one she posted before? I can't see how else. Mia said she ran back in her room and immediately locked the door. And how did anyone take this pic? Yeah, exactly. How's this possible? I don't know either. I should go talk to Mio. She's really upset. Won't be able to tell me much. She might be more comfortable talking to you. Mio's safe at least, yeah? What could I have done for her? And what to do now? Hey, regret ain't gonna help you much this point. We're at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, and we investigate anomalies. Use your time on working out the anomaly and handling her problem. You're right. Now, I hate to say this, but those sugar dating rumors on socials might be related in some way.
Nice picture, Hill Coupon!
I think it's about time to ask about that.
Perhaps saying that an angry ex on the internet would fucking stir up a giant fuss, dragging someone's name through the mud.
You know, that's up to you, as usual.
Who would ever do that?
That's never happened ever.
Never.
Well, being the nosy bitch I am, hiya! Interesting. The shadow's really calm. It's so still, it's scary. Ah, maybe this is Aiko. Aiko's room is spacious, but it doesn't feel like she has many visitors. No shadows beside her either. Maybe look at the laptop?
My god, a computer.
This pals on the desk might be Aiko's company. Job and consultation, promotional support, event dispatches, the works. Looks like purchase orders, contacts with clients. Not finding any leads on who the man would be. Maybe I should just ask Aiko if she knows anyone suspicious.
Not terminally online, no, so she is absolutely the grind set type. It's just her business is online.
Nothing else spooky here. Let's go right past her. Are you okay? Why is this happening? I didn't do anything. It's okay. I'm here. You'll be alright. What happened? I was too anxious to stay there alone. Aiko was already on her way back too. So I headed out. But then a creepy guy was standing in the hallway. I was
He
so
was just
scared.
standing there, menacingly.
I was so scared, so I ran back inside. Wait, so your room got covered while you were outside? Hey, Azami? Didn't you say the man under the bed wouldn't be showing up anymore? I went out on my own because I believed what you said. I thought it would work. I'm sorry. Did the fucking doll explode or something? No, but...
Oh man, that'd be so fucking funny.
Oh no, my teleportation didn't work! Ah! What happened next? Why did she leave the doll? I don't know. Thought it'd be a good idea. We blocked it with boxes-ish. I'll do my best to help you in whatever way I can. Tell me in detail, please. The man you saw in the hallway. He entered your room even though you locked up with the key? Yes. I hadn't even been away for 5 minutes.
No, your brain is too dumb.
That's impossible. How can you pull something like that off? Unreal phenomenon. You ran back into your room and it was all red? The man couldn't have snuck in your room before you, right? Was he there when you got back in? He was in the hallway. I entered my room and locked the door. But the room was already a mess somehow. He just popped up out of the floor. Did he? About the photo of your room. Any idea who might have done that? I don't know. I can't live there anymore. Will I need to move? I don't have that kind of money. After your room was ransacked and covered in red, did you notice anything else that was wrong? I haven't really looked. Didn't have the time. When the photos posted online, the main thing was the red stains, right? I think so. We'll probably be investigating your room, so if you notice anything... I often trips on things, so I try to keep things tidy and not leave anything. If anything's fallen, that mess might be his doing. Right! Your room's always so neat! My own room's such a mess. Oh, I want to see the girl failure room. What to do now? What do you plan to do? I think the room really isn't safe for you. I decided to stay at Aiko's for a while. She said she'll stay by my side at all times and I shouldn't worry. Maybe I'll be safer if I do what she says. Weird. It might be difficult to talk about it, but can I ask you about the rumors online? Does that have anything to do with all this? I don't know yet. Do you prefer if we don't ask? It's okay, I could tell you. It's true I did do sugar dating, like they're saying. Living alone, going to school, and working on the side was overwhelming. Then a friend I suggested I try it. But everyone was doing it, and that's normal, so I started too. I can see what's going on.
Peer pressure.
Yep. You get it right. 5 hours of work. 5 hours of work after class, or just 2 hours with some middle-aged guy. And you earn the same as a week's worth of part-time pay. I didn't think they'd dig all that up. And then... Did anything else happen? My parents just found out what's going around the internet. I'm from a small farming town. Rumors spread so fast in the countryside. I was thinking about going home after graduation. Now I don't think I can. Rough. About socials. The internet's such a cesspool, isn't it? Yup! Digging up this and that on...
That's the fucking truth.
Digging up this and that on a woman being stalked. I went through plenty of that myself, so it no longer bothers me. Regular girls will be scarred for life. They'll lose faith in society. I'm super suspicious about Aiko, honestly. Maybe you should refrain from actively posting anything. In my book, having a voice is the best offense and defense. That's how I won my battles. You're not Mio. That reminds me, who was it that posted the room photo anyway? It definitely feels like all of this is to, like, rope Mio into Aiko's situation. Especially with how often Aiko is, like, constantly trying to get rid of us, if that makes any sense. Oh, I really need my eyes. Holy shit. I tried taking it off to see, but man, my vision's getting bad. Wonder who posted the photo of Mia's room. Not just the poster, but the reposters too. The slice hit the blood in the water and zing, they rush over to feast like the desperate piranhas they are. Reactions like that will probably never change. Aiko, Mia told you about her room, right? How could such a thing happen just as I was getting my clothes? Her room was drenched in red. That apartment is really no good for her. God, how awful if this was just an elaborate asinine plan so that Aiko could get a roommate to reduce rent.
That would be so fucking funny.
What do you mean?
What a weird roundabout scheme.
Well, I spent all the money I would be spending on rent to do this, but hey, 350 bucks in the pocket. Yeah!
And why if I feel bad for a friend of mine because her rent jumped $200.
Is there no rent protection?
Florida.
Fucking terrible. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was a, let's say a 12.5% increase.
Was it the same situation I was dealing with, where this is like a target?
No, this is just fuckery.
That place is mostly for students. Many of our university students live there, so I'm familiar with it. It's close to the station with lots of storage. The catch being that security really isn't up to par. So I'm thinking Mio should live in a much better quality apartment. Maybe even this one, with me. That way I can have someone to help pay for rent! Yay me! How is Mio, dude? Fucking know this! Aiko extremely feels like the old stalker. That would be interesting. Barely eaten anything since
It'd
coming.
be weird for a number of reasons.
Hasn't touched her phone at all, with her socials blowing up like that. She isn't talking to me much either. She must be really at her breaking point. I need to keep a close eye on her. Why take such good care of Mio? They're all judging Mio for a sugar dating past, but my own part-time jobs weren't always that clean. As a single woman who works going to school, job hunts, and attempting to have a life, it's that much harder. Mio reminds me so much of my younger self. I really want to help her. Oh, yeah. I'm sure Mio can make as much money as she wants, so I'm hoping we could get her to move into this apartment. And that money could be used to pay for my apartment! Wouldn't the rent here be way beyond her budget? I could lend her money and connect her with lucrative work. Oh, no. It might be worse than what I was joking about. Oh, this might be gross.
Yeah, y'all seem to be overestimating Aiko's age.
Youth is a virtue in itself, and virtue helps you earn. As long as you know your value and know where to monetize. God, this is some scummy dialogue. Holy shit. How about you ditch that tasteless part-time gig and work for me? You'll be living like this in no time. I'll think about it.
We're too deep in debt. Sorry, we can't help.
Who is that man?
That man.
That man. I get the feeling he's not trying to directly hurt Mio, though he is obsessed with her. Could it be her ex?
So I apologize for that banging noise in the background.
Oh, we didn't hear it, don't worry.
Oh, cool, because my mic did light up, so...
How'd you know? Oh, it's a hunch. I mean, that's just me speculating thought. I do feel like there are enough signs to suspect that piece of work.
To dissect that piece of work. To vivisect that piece of work.
You're internet famous, aren't you? I'm sorry I didn't know. Oh, that was a long time ago. They used to call me a rising star influencer in my university days. But now that I founded the company, I'm way past that silly phase. I talked to both of them for now. Maybe we should be heading to Mio's room. But I'm worried about Mio. Should I stay with her? And again, for now she should be fine if she stays here with Aiko. And she is saying so herself. Yeah, that's right. If they're together all the time, she won't have to worry. Exactly. I'll get the car. Let's get on with it. Speaking of gross shit.
Oh my god, there's Kool-Aid everywhere.
You know...
Everything's gonna be all sticky.
Why is that man under the bed showing up in an apartment hallway? You think it's something? Yeah, lots. Dude's only been popping up from under a bed so far, right? Makes sense, under the bed and all that. Why is he strutting down hallways? About that, I kinda blocked up the space under the bed. So maybe that might have changed something. What's the big idea here? I'm sorry, I thought I might stop the man from showing up. Mio was so stressed out. Listen, I know why you feel that way. But random fixes by amateurs may end up being too risky. But we don't know for sure if blocking the space made all this happen. You're right, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm not saying it's your fault, just heads up next time. Ask me when you're unsure, okay? That's never a burden. Understood. Thank you. I'll be sure to put the bed back to how it was before. Yeah, that's the big thing. What's the silhouette? A centipede? What the fuck? But here's the obvious one. It's tossing something around. Probably seeing him in the act of splattering the room, but why do such a thing? Is that a bug or something? What the heck? No way, nope, no way, no way, no bugs, thanks, bye-bye!
Look, Jasmine is here to be our chauffeur and do a little bit of legwork. Don't worry about it.
Arms and legs galore. Why is he stuck to the shelves? Looking closer, has a human-like face. What is it? Those hands? Looks weird, moves weird. Rather for someone searching for books. Hello? An eyeball monster? On closer look, it seems to have a body too. It's staring at something and blinking furiously. Creepy. I wonder what it's watching. He's staying in its shoes. She'll be okay. There's no way to touch it. Let's see, I could scan the whole room from here. Kitchen, bed, balcony. This looks familiar somehow. This is where the legs were.
Now, we've already kind of established that her ghost vision, whatever, distorts things.
It's red all over. The smell's making me
Clairvoyance,
sick.
excuse me.
There's no way Mio could keep living here.
Don't you hate it when someone just waltzes into your room with a bucket of pig's blood and just starts splashing everything?
These are covered with blood. Wait, something's inside. A bookmark? Oh, it's a small note. 9 p.m. Leave near the door. I can't read much. Delivery memo, perhaps? The man under the bed do this? Feels strange that he want to mess up just the books. Or is it? They've been obsessed with the bookshelf. So they've been trying to find a book for the purposes of obfuscating something, but what?
My first editions, no!
I'll never get these stains out of this fucking hardback Helsing Volume 1. My prized
Fine,
possession!
she double-sleeved all her cards inside.
Nice. I hate it the pages got scrunched up. Let's sort these out a bit. No, don't fuck with the crime scene!
Fuck with the crime scene. Don't be a bitch.
I touched the blood, but it's dry already. Not coming off.
Eat the crime scene.
The books are super bloody, or not? The sides facing the floor aren't stained. Where was this book originally?
On the bookshelf, obviously.
Yeah, stupid. Also, you have 2 thoughts you can complete, can't you?
Well, I like to be thorough. Let's see any
I
big
gotcha.
bugs. Maybe the shadows became clearer the longer they were there. And again, Mio's shadow is only occasionally present. The shelves are spattered with blood too. Weird.
Fucking looking through the books full of cards. Oh, I see. She was a 3rd-rate duelist with a 4th-rate deck.
What psycho would store a deck in a book?
Collector.
Red all over the shelf. Something about the red is throwing me off. Because they took the books, threw them out, then splattered the area.
Look at the shelves.
I know Mio usually keeps things tidy. Also, some of the shelves are empty. Could be something here.
Damn, she needs to charge her phone. Think. Think with your special eyes.
You don't think with your eyes.
I disagree. I think with my eyes a lot. I get headaches.
Something is off about the books on the floor. It's weird that they want to mess up just the books. Why aren't any ideas coming to me right now? Try thinking step by step. The splattered blood and scattered books, picturing both together will confuse you. True, true. Mio wouldn't leave books strewn around, correct? Not Mio, her room's always tidy and clean. What would happen if blood were to be splattered in such a room? If the blood was splashed over shelves full of books and knickknacks, that means the books all over the floor. Really?
Yeah, no. Then if it wasn't on purpose, the correct option should be pretty obvious.
Yeah,
I don't like the for some reason, because it just seems so vague when you're piecing everything together. But we're going step by step, so...
The man in the bed must have bumped into the shelves before splashing blood everywhere. Or maybe he threw the books all over the room first and followed up with the blood. But why would you do that? Also, that's basically what I was trying to get at with my statement, I guess?
Yep. But now we're getting to the why.
Wow, I'm still missing clues, huh?
Also, don't forget to talk to Jasmine.
Go, go. This is wild. Red all over the walls and floors. It smells horrible in here. Boss man would be into it, though. Assuming it's the man in the
He's
bed
a real
myth.
freak like that.
This stuff is blood. Oh, so it really is blood? Why would he want to throw blood around the room? You know, there was this pic posted online. Maybe he did this all just for the post. What? Why? Why would anyone do that? What was the shadow I saw through the glass at the door? Does it mean a one-eyed monster was there? Miss Azami, what exactly was your power about? Clairvoyance showed me the past, the memory of each location. Precisely. It seems that the less you know about what you see, the more abstract they appear, possibly even as monstrosities. Huh. Avoid over-focusing on the shadow's shapes and forms. Try to deduce what they are doing from the clues you found. And there I go, thanking my imaginary resident director boss. Well, the shadow I saw by the door through the glass, what was it doing? Maybe the traces show him taking a picture? The layout seems similar to the photo posted. I should try looking at that room from the same spot. Oopa-doopa-doopa-doop. Yeah, it's the same as the posted photo. This eyeball monster is probably a clairvoyant's view of the man taking the photo. Did he want to see or be seen? If he took the photo, what for? Getting anywhere? I spent a lot of time examining things, but I can't find anything directly related to the man's identity. Right. When the search boils down to this point, someone takes their cue. Their cue? I do like her eyeballs blinking at the phone ring. And there it is. Go on, pick up. Hello? Maguria speaking. Cut the fluff, Sammy. Director. I feel it might be a good time to give you a call. Ready to report? This case has been identified as a sighting of a man under the bed. The man appeared in Mio's room, which had been carefully locked up, and seemingly attacked Mio, but then splattered the room red too. So it seems like the man doesn't intend to directly harm Miss Mio. Strangely passive for a man under the bed. He's not attacking with the axe. Plenty of opportunities to. Hey, Director? Oops, my apologies. Of course, the man makes his own decisions. Who am I to comment on his preferences? That's not really... Also compelling is the unexplained phenomenon he caused in a locked room with no trace of how he broke in. A wraith or a human vapor, only likely as tangible form, so no wraith or ectoplasm. Director? I'd ask, but... Oh yes, we can save the speculations later. Really now? What's crucial here is that maybe the act of splattering of the room in red. Does the man under the bed typically work like that? This urban myth has several variations. One of them has a protagonist leaving a friend's place but heading back to pick up something, and then finding the friend's room all dark. They pick up their belongings without turning on the lights so they won't wake their sleeping friend and leave again. When they visit their room the next day, the room is covered in blood with a message reading, "Lucky you left the lights off." Exactly like Mio's room. Another urban myth exists called the Red Room Curse, but it doesn't quite match the case. By the way, wasn't there something in Mio-san's red-soaked room that caught your eye? Oh yeah, the books from the shelves. It seemed that they fell from the shelves before the red mess happened. I see. And so do you, it seems. Huh. If the man is still after Mio, he'll almost certainly manifest again. Not again. Isn't there anything I could do? Your enthusiasm is most charming. In that case, could you kindly inspect this room again tonight? Say what? And now we get to the cold open. Director? Do I really need to stay here alone in pitch darkness? Anything could jump out. I can't do this. I'm leaving now. No, you have to stay. Jasmine is currently at Aiko's place, so we have little choice here. And I should meet up with her first. I can't do this alone. I see. I was hoping everything might go back to normal for Mio very soon. Mio. Yeah, you're right.
Do it for her.
Fucking Azami has that thing set up in her office. She needs her help. Right now. More importantly, Miss Azami, kindly examine the ceiling near the shelves. Huh? Ah, it is finally time for the mystery of the pixel. It's way too dark. Need to keep a hand on the walls and furniture. I'd hate to fall and make a noise. Huh? What's this? I think I found the light switch. Director, I'm turning on the lights. Absolutely not. What? Why not? The conditions for the man under the bed to manifest are uncertain. One of them is the lighting. You mean he shows up if the lights are on? Time of day is also an important condition. You haven't turned the lights on, have you? I was just about to. Can't stand this. I'm too scared. You need to hurry. This is where I have to look, right? Hey, I feel something. A squarish frame? As I thought. You see, just there. What was that? Oh my god, the pixel was relevant. Hide, Zami. Huh? Hide now.
My god, feet!
This is pretty good. What the fuck is that 18th century shirt you're wearing? I've seen outfits like this in public display. It's not too outlandish. It just shows that she has a an interesting.
Likes furry shit.
Sorry.
Likes furry shit.
Expensive taste was what I was gonna say. It's gone. Director, what was that? Thanks. Yeah? Zammy? Jasmine? There was this man in Mio's room. Aiko's room, it's all red. What? Covered in red. Just like Mio's room. Thank you for picking me up. I just had a close call myself. But I'm worried about Mio. How are things over there? Well, those two are safe. I'll take us to Aiko's place, so you take over searching the socials. Knows who accounts to start with? Aiko's, right? Can't imagine her keeping silent having her room spattered red. Not bad. Let's get started. How much longer
I
do you
like
think...
that. Just, this bitch is a fucking blabbermouth. We can't expect her to keep quiet.
How much left do you think there is of this mystery?
You are nearing the tail end of the mystery.
Okay. Wait, tail end or ending?
Ending. This is the last segment.
Okay. It feels like it was. I was wondering if I should push a little further or not. There's that bottom emoji again. Actually, I'm curious about something. Hang on a second. Encounter the man under the bed.
The scared fucking emoji.
I like the brain explosion one.
Mind blow.
God, Mio. Asami, you're such a fucking goober. Genius idea.
Yeah, look at your notes really quick, the case notes.
Oh yeah, I see.
Notice there's only one bit left.
She posted like we thought. I can't really see the room, but it's definitely all red. Does this mean Aiko's a target now? Dark spec, what's this about? More like minimal speculation, double serving a delusion.
Yep, you can, but I would say that's something to say for next time if Wayne keeps at this. Just because we don't want to get too bogged down. But yes, Mio writes descriptions for all the little urban myths you learn about.
Dark spec.
They're very good.
Article itself is mostly a recap. Buyer beware.
Look, Ish, I'm a big fan of it. Wait, security. Yeah, that one seems weird.
Oh, it wasn't wiggling a while ago. Really?
So go back to the first one. Go down. It says it's mentioning Mio. It might be relevant.
Protector girl. Seems like they're onto you. You can check with the glasses.
Wang's using mouse.
A mix of mouse and keyboard.
Yeah. But you know what I mean.
Was the girl who said, don't say bad things when you don't know her. She's run for the hills after one post. What? Yeah, saw this coming. Wouldn't read the rest. Seems like a dead end.
Yeah, if you click on messages, you'll see.
Wiggles only show through highlighting the message to playing control, so it doesn't just do it automatically. Bless you.
Yeah, you're fucked. Fucking tree jizz is killing me.
No other wiggles here.
Okay, you might need to. What about Protector Girl Dark Spec News or Dark Spec News security camera?
I tried Dark Spec and security and got nothing.
Yeah.
Let's try again just in case.
Yeah, you might need to just go back to the first one. Oh wait, go back up. Another of her usual setups.
On what grounds? Past content did earn kind of rep.
Hmm.
There we go. Well, first off,
So I will say this. Read
Hey.
about yeah.
Red Broom. I think I mentioned that before. What a yapper. Interesting.
Red Dark Spec News, yeah. Security camera?
Huh.
Oh yeah, you never did look up Miyosato security camera. Okay. Oh hey, an address.
Oh, if only we can make that a sticker. That'd be cute. This keyword might be too vague. Rumor. Really?
No, okay, so you have an address and now security.
Yeah, but they've said rumors after Shin Nakamichi, so I figured that was also related.
Nope.
Super fuzzy delivery guy. 11:15 p.m. Company issued work uniform.
Okay, well now you have another keyword, so... Yeah, this is the most chaotic it ever gets with like the sheer number of keywords.
I remember there's buried treasure under Mio's apartment.
So if you see that blue text, scan it anyway.
Pretty sure if the Red Room Curse was the one where if you die for closing the pop-up. So the pop-up and close it, we'd both be goners.
It's not a clue, but it's flavor. Look under Urban Myths.
Whoop, that was dumb.
Now you have the Red Room.
Remember there was buried treasure under Mio's apartment.
Yeah, this is about the rumor about the lab.
I don't have lab as a keyword, I don't think.
It's not a lab. It's not a keyword. Go back to the Red Room rumors. Scroll down. Oh, it was a different page then. I know what Ish is talking about.
Yeah, this one.
Okay. Are there any combinations you haven't tried yet?
I tried this one, I believe. Mysteries, you should have the right keywords.
Yeah, did you ever do Miyasato in the address?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think that would be a hit.
Yeah, did you ever do Protect Your Girl Miyasato?
No, I have not. No hits. Did you search all the terms individually? Don't think so. That's kind of the problem, is that the last ones we got are too vague to be searched individually.
Did you ever scan just Miyasato?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Wait, go back? Left. Yeah, what is that? Did you actually ever scan the Popo comment?
True, that is weird, but didn't really pop anything. Nakamichi security cameras, Miyasato. We did that. Scan one person pity party posh protector girl. Twisted expectations. We got you with the flaming, huh? Yeah. I didn't imagine they'd respond that way. It's not their problem, so they'll say whatever they want. But there's no end to it, so I'll do what I can to help Mio. You got the spirit, but your voice is a bit shaky there. I could do this, you know? Yeah, just messing with ya. Back on topic. Maintenance dude in the pic had creepy written all over him. I want to ask Aiko if anyone similar showed up on site at the apartment building, up to Aiko's room. Again, stuff knocked down, then splattered. Wow. Happened while I was in the car waiting. Who done it? Why done it? With this much in-your-face evidence, bet you see plenty with clairvoyance. Huh, good point. I should scan the room first. That's not what I want to do. Get out of here. The painting is ajar. Interesting. This guy's raising the roof. The shadows moving so wild and scary. What's it doing? It's messing up the papers on the desk? We're looking for something specific. Does it have a goal other than splattering blood? It's very focused on her work. Her mouth is twisted in a grimace. Nothing to watch. Kinda scary. This is Aiko working. The man under the bed. Or is it? Is he talking with Aiko? Are both shadows from the same point in time? Or are there multiple shadows? The shadow's somewhat rugged. Work clothes? Like a maintenance uniform? Someone she's working with? This looks a lot like the shadow splattering blood in the back of the room. This one looks heavy built, maybe? Feels like this could be important. This shadow's throwing something at us. Is this from when they splattered blood around and made the room all red? Is this before or after Mio and Aiko went out to eat? Look into the uniform.
Are they? Woo?
Yeah, I like the raise the roof guy. It's really good. How about this happen to Aiko's room too? If the man stalked the both of them and got to Aiko's, why turn it all red? Maybe there's some kind of meaning to the red room after all? Even the fancy bed is all red. Will change these sheets be enough?
It's a new look.
Yeah. God, I remember seeing, like, I want to say 5 or 7 years back, people talking about the murder room sheets that they had, where it was basically just bed sheets printed with, like, murder blood on it, and people were like, that doesn't look like a murder scene. You really shouldn't buy these. Look at this mess. Furniture, floors, walls. Where's Mio? She went back home alone. Does Mio know what happened here? She was with me when we got to the building entrance. But why? She said something about getting her things. Oh, I'm so upset I forgot to check in with her. I'll call her now, and if she's in the room, I'll tell her to stay put and lock up. Check in with Jasmine.
Jasmine, floor it.
About your work. Do you ever have work meetings with clients here? I have online meetings, otherwise I have them out somewhere. Why? Oh, it's just I'm wondering about the people you work with. Are you involved with companies whose staff wear work uniforms? Probably. Don't really remember. I do have records where we sent temporary staff. It should be on my desk somewhere in all the mess. This is a lot to deal with. I could never have imagined this. I took Mio out to eat, thought it'd be better than being holed up and never going outside. And then we come back to this. I'm sure this is an absolute coincidence, but one of the bloodstains is just a cross. Have you contacted the police? Oh, right, I was so upset I totally forgot. I need to report all the damage, I suppose. The company documents were on the desk. So messy I could hardly make out the words. Make sure not to tear anything. Office engineer, somehow decipherable. Not jobs that require work uniforms. Oh, ripped a bit. Wait, a bloody handprint? Someone must have touched this. Jobs related to medicine? Obsecology. It's all caked and scrunched together. Finally! Ah, it's supposed to be for the maintenance company. It's the only one in these documents. Electronic? Can't read this. Surely a company that handles electricity work, though. This document's ruined from all the blood. Let's ask Jasmine for advice on what to do. Just as bad here as at Aiko's as Mio's. Wild. Fancy carpet and furniture are done for too. Bummer. What happened on your end? I was waiting in the car, parked nearby, so I could rush in at any sign of trouble. First the two headed out together. Probably to eat like she mentioned in the post. They came back after a couple of hours. I watched from the car as they re-entered the building. A short while later, Aiko suddenly calls me up. She was totally panicking over the phone, yelling about how the room's all red, get in here, and so on. What did the boss man make you do? I was checking Mio's room. I almost bumped into the man and had to hide under the bed. It's a long story, so I'll report everything later. Almost met the dude? Getting tossed into deep end much. Good thing I came to pick you up. What do you think? Probably trying to get to Mia as she's staying at Aiko's headache for us. In what way? Might mean the dude's goal isn't done just yet. So this goes on until he fulfills his goal? What is it? No idea. Wouldn't know. Just hoping this doesn't end like the urban myth does. Jasmine, I can see a weird shadow left in this room. Probably the culprit who made the room all bloody. Means he just cracked the case, huh? I can't make out his face, just almost certainly that he's the culprit. How about this to be sure? Check if Aiko and Mayo ever left the room besides when they went out to eat. Good idea. Seems like Mia's back at her place and alone. What? I saw those two heading back up here. What the hell? Aiko's calling Mio right now, telling her the situation on her end and telling her to stay in her room.
Hell of a long call.
Alright, then I'll have the car ready to go. Oh, we just bail after that? If we're ready to go, we should head to Mio's. Wait. I have to confess. Please take me with you. Sure, let's head to Mio's then.
Joke's on you, the van's a two-seater.
Everything okay? Did anything happen? I'm fine. I was just waiting. Are you sure? I'm glad. I really was worried. So glad you're safe and sound. That's a cute little detail. The shadow's heading towards the entrance. Is this a locational memory of the man who walked past the bed earlier? There's something under the bed.
Oh, it's the Mio under the bed, stupid.
It's surprisingly small, carrying something on the... Oh, this is me.
Oh.
Yesterday, before the man appeared, I heard noises from the ceiling. Means the man who walked past the bed was in the ceiling, right? I hid under the bed so I couldn't see, but how did it come out into the room? The bed. Is it the balcony?
I mean, remember what was said before?
Yeah, that the balcony had no traces, right?
No, that the less you see of something, the more abstract it becomes.
This bug-like shadow has creepy arms and legs. Then again, it probably wasn't an actual bug. But if not, why does it look like a centipede?
You take off the glasses at any point.
I was trying to, but I kept pressing the wrong buttons. Some of the books are missing. Oh
Check
my.
everything in the room.
Also, chat spoiling a very important detail. I need to get her signed with a new place ASAP. We do have a place
Not really
confirmed.
spoiling, it's pointing it out in Ish's case. Ish doesn't know.
About the ceiling space. While you're staying here, have you ever been in the ceiling space? Wait, there isn't an apartment above this place?
It's probably a space between floors.
Maybe.
For maintenance and shit.
This whole place is falling apart. It's probably teeming with bugs and rats. You don't know how to enter the space, right? Did you ever step out of the room at any time besides eating out? I don't think so. I tried hard to calm
Eating
me.
out.
Please. Still nothing, huh? There's a used cup in the sink. Shelves and knives holders are empty. Mio really wants to move. Probably took out what she needs. I think I'm gonna wrap up my life here. I really need some closure on this. Have you ever been in the ceiling space? Never. Is there even a way in? Right, of course you haven't. Did anything weird happen while you were alone? Not really, no. Before you went out to eat, was there a time when you were both out and left the place unattended? I was at Aiko's the whole time. We only left to go eat. So fed up and exhausted. Are you doing okay? You think I would be? No, of course not, I'm sorry. Stalked by a creep named and shamed online. Can't go back to my hometown, I have nowhere to go. Why? I listened to everyone and tried really hard.
Oh, now you can figure it out.
You're still going? I do want to finish this chapter up just because I don't want to leave this on the cliffhanger.
Yeah, we're getting close to wrapping up too, so.
Blue ball to death.
The man appears very suddenly, but how? First, you might want to focus on when he manifested. When he hid under the bed, where did he appear from?
Do you remember?
I heard the ceiling creak and hid under the bed. So then there must be a way into the ceiling space. Unless he's a ghost. You just saw a shadow with your clairvoyance, correct? I kept thinking about that centipede shadow. Why does it look like one? I should focus on whether there's a way in and out of the ceiling space. That would explain why the books are knocked down. Because he's using them as footholds. Shall look like a centipede latched onto shelves. Oh my god. Ugh.
Hee hee.
My statement could have worked too, right?
Yeah, but it's specifics.
Yeah. It might explain
Yeah,
it.
because yours implied supernatural shit.
Oh. Portal is could be a statement for, like, holes, though. I guess portal would be a weird phrasing, yeah. Multiple overlap shadows climbing up and down look like a centipede. Let's climb up a bit and have a look. View blocked by this big cardboard box. There's a hatch in the ceiling. That's really fucking funny. Ish was technically correct, it's just in the wrong space. The man climbed up these How did she not know about this when she put the box? Oh wait, I know why.
She wasn't the one putting the box there.
The man climbed up these shelves. I gotta tell you without really thinking, but I'm terrified. Oh, you gotta help me, though. Here goes. Here I come. I really want this to be like the Long Man rumor in fucking World of Horror. All dark and dusty. No one here, right? Okay, my eyes are starting to adjust. Not scared. Not scared. Let the investigation begin. Bento boxes, energy drinks, even alcohol cans. Doesn't look like trash dumped up here by a former resident. This stuff is new. The floor is coated in dust, but the trash is recent. The man was most certainly hiding in here.
Hey, remember that Uber Eats you saw?
He was bringing his own supply.
Or ordering it up.
Starting to see more clearly. Ceiling's low, but with a bit of space here. What is this, cardboard? Roach! Flat beyond belief! Gross. Maybe he used cardboard sheets to lie down without touching the dust. What is this? A sliver of light. Is this from Mio's room? Wow, unbelievable.
The hole was relevant the entire time.
That's bigger than the fucking dot we saw on the roof. Also,
No, you're seeing light streaming in at an angle.
Oh. Can't see much. Too dark. Oh, God. I knew it. He was here. Not moving much. Is he crouched down? No, he's peeking at what's going on. There's a shadow of a man here, too. What's he doing? Looks like he's stuffing something into a box or a bag? I want to look closer. The shadow's in the way. Glasses show me things through clairvoyance, but it also blocks my view. I saw traces of a man doing something around here. Something. There's the hat. To Ito Electric Services. Isn't this the company in Aiko-san's place? The man wearing a work uniform. Does that mean the man was here? I need to tell everyone. The man definitely was here in the ceiling space. I need to tell everyone. Jasmine? You okay? Looks like you found a ton. Found solid evidence the man was hiding up here. There are a few things I want to check in with Mio and Aiko too. Bet it's that time for someone to show. That time? Do you mean the director's gonna call again? Not any old call at this point, but you'll be fine. What do you mean not any old call? Bleep! Miss Azami, how's it going? Oh, hello, Director! Sorry I haven't figured out the answer, and... I don't know what you're apologizing for, but we're ready to start the dissolution. Dissolution? As in due time. Miss Azami, please tell everyone to gather around. Okay. Your investigation is done, then? Is this like a debrief? Oh, yes. I'll also explain what I found in the ceiling space. Please hurry, then. Director, everyone's here. Miss Azami, please make sure everyone hears what we're about to explain. Understood. Thank you, everyone.
It's music.
Ayumu Magura, director of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Now only the dissolution phase remains before we can close this case. Thank you for your cooperation throughout. Dissolution? Azami, what's this about? What's going on? Do I have to be here? I still have work waiting. We will be presenting our final results as requested for this case, so we ask you remain here. Yeah, so please hear us out. Let the dissolution begin.
This music is so good.
First of all, Miss Fukurai, thank you for your efforts in the investigation. We have discovered numerous clues since the identification phase. The amalgam of that information has allowed all of us here to tangibly feel the presence of the man under the bed. Oh, well, thank you. Yet the amassed information still includes several elements unnecessary for the man under the bed urban myth. What do you mean? Do you really expect me to record this case as is? What? Boring motives, tiresome intentions. There is no room in the Center's records for such things. Do we really want to prioritize that right now? Now this case leaves 4 key questions unanswered. How did the man under the bed manifest? What is the goal of the man under the bed? Who or what is the man under the bed? And what exactly is the essence of the man under the bed? The eye reveals all. What? Please don't overreact. This is something only we can see. Eye opener. This can only be seen by those holding of seeing powers such as clairvoyance or vision. We must unlock this artifact to open the Eye of Truth. Now is the time for the dissolution of man under the bed. The man under the bed suddenly appeared in Mio-san's room, immediately after she had checked all the locks, a phenomenon reminiscent of incorporeal ghosts or otherworldly dimensions. Exactly, and apparently not to harm Mio. He just appeared and disappeared, always suddenly. So, Miss Azami, the man supposedly appeared from under the bed, but did it really? You determined where the man appeared from. Where was it? the ceiling pace. There's evidence indicating the man appeared from the ceiling. I found traces of being entering and exiting from the ceiling space. The man was hiding in Mio-san's ceiling space for a long time, waiting for an opening to assault her.
I hope you like validation, because you're gonna be getting it, buddy. And I'm gonna have to fucking post a video to your Discord after.
Oh lord. Moving on. What about this man under the bed? One of his defining traits is that he massacres people he encounters. One can say his goal is to kill the house owner or whomever he uses the bed he hides under. So, what might the man under the bed be trying to do? Why does he keep pestering Mio?
I mean, it sounds like to scare, given literally everything.
He might have been trying to frighten her. That's it. Just to scare her. The man didn't try to kill Mio, despite being able to. If his goal were to peep, he wouldn't need to appear in front of— oh yeah, there we go. I was thinking it was peeping because of the whole, like, eye gap thing, but—
But then why would he appear in front of her?
exactly. He keeps on appearing, then disappearing. It seems the man is intentionally limiting his actions to scaring her. We could deduce that in itself was the man's goal. If so, maybe my room getting covered in red was also him just trying to scare me. And the reason my room was covered in red was because Mio was at my place? Either way, the man's goal is to instill fear. The doll left in Mio-san's room also hints at such an intent. So that doll wasn't a message or anything after all. This man sitting in his office doing sweet poses. Let's move on. About the man under the bed. He is depicted as a random murderer or an escaped serial killer. An elusive entity that suddenly appears indoors with murderous intent. An anomaly that is very likely to have a basis in reality. Yet he could also be said to be less tangible due to leaving minimal traces. So, how would you describe the man we are seeking through this investigation? An actual person.
An actual ass person.
Could they be a normal living person? And not a ghost or anomalous monstrosity? Precisely. That is the spice and key to truly savoring each urban myth. Huh? Urban myths aren't just about ghosts and monsters. There's a sizable number of urban myths that aren't. They instead originate from rumors and such about actual people. So, Mrs. Ami, this man that appeared in Mio's room, who do you think this living man could be? One moment there's multiple suspicious people. The one we saw doing social media research, Boober Eats. Oh yeah, right! A living man carrying a backpack. Asami, you asked me about my ex-boyfriend, didn't you? Yeah, I'll note it down here. He's also a living and suspicious person. Does this include my work client too? This maintenance worker wearing a uniform. He was in security camera footage too. So many suspects. Crazy world, crazy cases. Incidents and terrorist attacks on the news. Thank you though, I remember now. Who could this living man be? It's the maintenance worker, right?
Mm-hmm. A serial killer just passing by.
Yeah, you know, Jason just passing by through the block. He left his hat and jacket in the ceiling space. Excellent! Indeed, the man under the bed hiding in the ceiling, caught on security camera wearing a work uniform. You can say beyond a doubt that it was him. Thought so. Now, onto the final and most daunting question. The man disguised as a maintenance worker. How did this man come in to be in the ceiling space? Unless he could rip apart space-time from another dimension and appear anywhere at will, it seems impossible that he could manifest in that room's ceiling space. Yeah, that's true. No sign of him entering through the window. The ceiling above the bathroom didn't have enough space to move around. He has a habit of locking up carefully. I was thinking he might be real, but is he an anomaly after all?
Azami, please.
Do you really believe so? Miss Azami, you talked with everyone and you went to investigate each location. You already know what you need to know. You could already see. But... So, for the disguised maintenance worker to hide in the ceiling space, what path could he have possibly taken to get inside Mio's room?
What's...
The man had an accomplice. Because if he was in the ceiling space...
Seems the most likely, especially given how everything lines up.
Someone must have helped him get in. Brilliant. That is the only explanation. It's clear from the security footage as well as his uniform with a cap from the ceiling space. The man under the bed is in fact a maintenance worker. Note the time shown in the security footage, 5 past midnight. This is supposed to be from the time the man arrived at Mio's apartment. Mio, regarding the time that the man was caught on security footage, does it ring any bells? Mio, about when did you reach the police station? Just around midnight. But that means... Wait, something's wrong here. Indeed, hearing that there's a man in the room, Mio ran to the police station for help around midnight. Yet just about the same time, a man in a work uniform is shown on security footage at the entrance. Why? If the maintenance worker is the man under the bed, his timing is uncannily coincidental. So, Mrs. Ami, the man who was supposedly under the bed was actually not in the room yet. Caught on security footage a few minutes later, he then makes his way into Mio's room. Who does this point to as the man's accomplice? Validation! It would be Aiko, wouldn't it? Could it be Aiko? She lied about seeing the man inside the room? Fabulous! A fine accomplishment indeed. Miss Azami, you have a rare ability to discern the truth. The mystery is now solved. Look at those fucking poses! Dissolution.
I mean, it should have been really obvious shit was up with Aiko.
It was.
When she gave that really weird spiel about getting Mio a job in a new apartment.
She also probably knows about the sugar dating thing, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Her telling you there's a man under the bed. Weren't these the magic words that enable the man to sneak into the room? That's true. Without hearing that, Mio wouldn't have left the room without locking up. How dare you throw random accusations at me? If the man actually exists, he's not passing through walls or warping around. Begs the question, what did Aiko actually see? Aiko, I think you told us you kept a watch outside the door so the man wouldn't come out, correct? That's precisely when you let the dude in. With it inside, the room getting covered in red makes a ton more sense. So it's true. Really? I couldn't believe it, but now... What are you mumbling about? You aren't gonna believe this bunch of weirdos, are you? The following is just speculation, but... Mio had her past dug up and is under a lot of pressure. You are recommending she moves into a rather expensive home. How could a mere college student afford to rent a luxury apartment like yours? Were you perhaps planning to have Mio-san return to regular sugar dating? Yeah. I suspected as much when she was talking about getting a job.
Aiko the pimp.
My power of vision sees all. Offering help as a benevolent third party, recommending a place with expensive rent. We're going to grant her a place to maximize her youth while she can. He must be enjoying ample profit margins to justify all this, even with the efforts involved in carrying out such an elaborate incident. You mentioned having connections. How befitting a job hunting consultant. Your consultancy, of course, may be a front for catering to your cadre of CEOs and top brass, and providing them with sugar dating dispatches. Aiko, is this true? What in the... What are you talking about? How dare you ask me this? Are you stupid? Huh? You bunch are here to find the culprit and lock him up. Looking for causes isn't gonna solve anything. But we... How ass-brained can you be? Useless bunch of morons.
Damn, okay.
Listen here. It's a fact that a man was in the ceiling space, which means I did nothing. Everything is that guy's fault. Mio, you're a smart girl. You don't believe any of this nonsense, do you? Stick with me and you can earn as much as you want and live in comfort. Just keep listening to me and forget all the small things like you always did. You'll be happy and rich. Your life will be just as good as mine in no time too. And you, Azami or whatever, you will answer for this. Yikes. How dare you challenge me with your forgettable face and ridiculous ideas. Total waste of my
What
time.
a bitch.
I'm far too busy for this. I'm leaving. Hey, you dropped something? Is this a card? How was your first case, Mrs. Azami? I must take my leave. I have something to attend to. Wait, Director, what about Mio? Last connection. Mio, are you... You're not okay, are you? I'm okay now.
See, we proved that we're her best friend after all.
Yeah.
We are in that spot.
Oh, right, I'll make sure to throw away the doll we found, so don't worry about that. Mio? Doll? That doll. Mio? Yeah, I need to get rid of it. All of it. Like nothing ever happened. My room is in a state. I should start cleaning up. The doll? What? Let me help. It's okay. I need some time alone. Thank you for everything. But I'm good. Leave it all to me. Mio? Guess that's it for us then. But Jasmine, we haven't solved anything yet. Mio's still... The center's job ends here. Rest is up to the police and lawyers. Huh? Yeah, I get how you might feel. But Mio herself said she's fine. It's not our place to step in. Is that really so? Thing is, I feel this case isn't over yet. Yeah, her reaction to the doll was very weird. Huh? And what was the paper she dropped? What the hell? I thought they were soon cooking up some exorcist nonsense, and this happens. How would they know how would they know about my involvement in sugar dating?
Yeah, her job is a pimp.
Who or where did that leak from? How could that... What the... No way. No, they kicked me from the dispatch group? How dare they? How many girls do they think I found for them so far? Ugh. I'm so pissed. You should have stopped at the doll. I told you, I did exactly as I said. I was spooked too when that Mio's girl's room turned all red. What? I saw her heading out, so I thought I'd scare her even more. The space under the bed was blocked as she came home while I was thinking. Rushed up the bookshelf so there wasn't time for me to throw blood or anything. Then, who splattered the blood? Huh? What was that? No way. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. No way. What? No! The man under the bed? No, that's impossible. You can't actually exist.
Rip bozo.
She paid me to do this. She tricked me into doing it. I didn't do anything. What the? Hey, wait!
Dumbass just stands there.
What the hell? I will
Can't
make her
believe she
pay.
can flash step.
Huh? That voice. Mio? How the hell did she get there? Huh? Huh?
So there was actually... you could have figured it out if you thought about the knife.
The knife was missing from the closet, right?
Yep, from the cupboards. They mentioned that she packed it up.
When I was attacked by that man in my room and passed out, I came to pretty quickly. I heard everything. Aiko, I'm done for today, and so on. So you already knew she was behind this? Yes, I did, Asami. But that no longer even matters. Anyway, why did you know my secret? Huh? How did you know I had an accidental pregnancy once back during my sugar dating days? Whoa, okay. Pregnancy? What are you talking about? That doll. It was a message that you know about my past, right? A red and silent doll that symbolizes a baby. I didn't want anyone to know. But then why do you? Wait. Too much going on. Mio, what's going on? Please take it easy. Asami? Thank you for telling me about the doll. The interesting thing is that when you inspect the bed, it says there's not enough room for someone. Aiko's bed? You were right about everything. The man under the bed, this woman here. I'm feeling a strange power inside me. I think I could kill this woman with it.
With her mind.
You're amazing. I did as you told me and everything happened just as you said. I should have believed in you from the beginning and done as you told me. Yo, wait, what are you talking about? But my medical records weren't in this woman's place. Tell me where they are? I need to erase my past entirely. I don't really know what you're talking about, Mio. Enough with this nonsense. That doll was just a random doll I picked up. Asami, you told me this too. I'll attract interest wherever I go. That I had little more to lose, whatever I did. I didn't say that. You know I wouldn't. Why are you being like this, Mio? Oh, wait. Maybe it wasn't you then? Anyway, that doesn't matter. My name, address, my past, everything is out there, online now. I can't go back to my folks, wouldn't be safe at home. Wherever I go, I'll be watched by eyes that know my past. What am I supposed to do? Why should I even care? I'm gonna kill you.
Fucking spooked Aiko is a hell of a sprite.
You're joking, right, Mio? You're smart enough to know that this won't mean a thing. Just put that down and listen to me, okay? Don't do this to yourself. Asami, I... You alright, Sammy? Oh, she was running in, okay. Responders on their way, they're almost here. It's gonna be okay. Jasmine, how did you... Heard from the boss man. Bossman's vision thingy knew you were heading to Icos. Loose cannon much? So
Can't believe we gotta take her off the force. How she's gonna pay her debt now?
So the director was watching me. Oh, this is gonna be dark. Mio. Wow, this was a completely unfortunate accident. Wow. Once again, going off on your own like that, way too risky. I'm sorry, but thank you. If I'd realized earlier, Mia wouldn't have done such a thing. Hey, don't go blaming yourself. I guess what you did kind of prevented the worst, yeah? Yeah, I guess. The boss man should have told me earlier. I wonder if the director knew this was gonna happen. Huh? Beats me. Could have gotten much worse without the boss man giving a heads up. Guess the vision of Bob is pretty handy, huh? Dude's priorities, though. Speak of the Almighty. What is it? Way too fast with the edit. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center's channel is streaming now. Are the center's videos always streamed so soon? The target of today's investigation is the infamous man under the bed. Wow, what a fucking shitty looking mask. It seems that the man under the bed actually exists. Turns each case into this kind of feel-good entertainment vid. Those spreading rumors fade away if there's watchable content like this. I hope Mia's rumors fade away fast. I'll get bored quick and jump over to the next rumor. Anyway, you'll be reporting to the bossman, yeah? I'll drive you. Thank you. Our staff member who was at the scene has safely completed the investigation. The younger woman, B, had little choice but to move out. As for the woman, A, who first witnessed the man under the bed, we have lost all contact with her and are unaware of her whereabouts.
Please-ish.
What?
I was say please-ish. He's so much worse.
It's a true crime streamer.
The Urban Myth Dissolution Center staff sincerely wish that Miss A is safe and sound. What a dweeb. This case came to an intriguing conclusion. After what happened to Mio, I wouldn't call it intriguing. Are you worried about her? She hasn't done enough to be prosecuted. Will Aiko not even be held accountable? It feels unfair. Yes, unfair indeed. However, I would remind you that there are many forms of accountability. More importantly, I can't wait to see what you have. The card
Yeah, she did get kicked out of her pimp network, remember? So her business is gone.
Yeah, the card. I've been wondering about that. More importantly, are you watching through your vision again? Director, do you feel any emotions? Emotions are an interesting research topic. That is where rumors and urban myths originate. Forget I mentioned it. Ah, exquisite. What is it? Take a good look at this card. It's as if it's predicting the tragedy about to befall you. Oh no, predicting the tragedy about to befall you.
No, she mentioned she got booted from the network ish.
Yeah, she explicitly said that they kicked her out of the network. What exactly is this card? This is one of the Illuminae. They are rumored to be prophetic. This card is prophetic? What the fuck?
Yep, welcome to the ending music.
It happened 70 years ago, too. Director, I actually have one of the cards is said to foretell the end of the world. I'm curious about the fate of the card's owner. It seems everything is in motion now. And that's enough for today. Do I believe in prophecies? I believe in a good sounding one, if it sounds bad. Wait, is that an Illuminate? Why do you have it? Since when did I have this card with me? How should I know? Well, good luck. Well, good work, Zammy. Catch you next week. Tomaragi here. About the new face at the center. Seems unrelated to the other incident. Miguria hasn't shown much we could look into. Roger that. Out. Back then we couldn't possibly have realized what was about to happen. What? So we're saved here, right?
Yeah.
It's really good, actually. Fuck.
Yeah, also, there's 5 more chapters, chat. So, yes, it's throwing out a bunch of threads, because there's a whole lot more game. I think it's 6 total.
So,
this is pretty good.
So essentially, what this game is basically finding urban myths. They say, oh, it says all this weird supernatural stuff, but you just stopping it by confirming with facts and logic.
Basically.
Yeah.
Better fucking stream this again. God. It's so tempting. Like shit.
Why not?
Fucking ish. Oh, I might have to continue this. This is really good. Though I probably shouldn't... are the other chapters bigger than this?
No. Outside of maybe the last one. The last one is beefy.
Okay, because, like, man, if these were 4-hour streams, it'd be a little dicey with my sleep schedule. Though I do want to come back to this.
Called a commercial break.
Time to crush chat's nuts to pace after we wait a couple days.
I mean, that's how all your favorite animes are.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool. Ending. What? What do you mean I have to wait? I hate the ending.
What was the one anime that we watched like a year ago where every time the ending showed up, I was always fucking furious?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I beat this game in about 17-ish hours.
Pretty beefy. Oh,
No,
yeah.
honestly, I think there was some additional time in there from like leaving it open at points.
Hmm.